Selena. It's a bad baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and rule.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spending the night making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hey y'all. I'm eating me some watermelon. I'm eating me some watermelon and chilling today. You know. Welcome to Selena. Love on YouTube. Anybody want to come up? That's looking for love. I was just looking for camaraderie with somebody. Hey, Cutting Edge. Hey, Young Riz. Thank you for coming through, my boy. Cutting Edge, what's good? What's good, Young Riz? I hope everybody had a great Friday. God knows I did. Woke up late. And yeah, I'm just not. I really didn't. I almost rescheduled this live. I was about Hey, CC. I was about 2 seconds away from rescheduling because really, I got some homework I need to do before I go out tonight, and I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. But I said, you know what? I already said, put it out there that I would be doing the love on YouTube, but I know a lot of folks scared when it comes to stuff like this. You know, meeting new people and all this kind of crap. So what you been up to, CC? I'm chilling right now. Sleepy. What time is it? Where you at? Oh yeah, you in Cali. But you say I feel you, Selena. I ain't either, but I'm about to hit the gym. Shake it off. Yes, indeed. I'm about to shake it off. Shake it off. Yes. Cutting edge. It's what time is 2 here? So what time is it in Cali? I need to call my auntie, by the way. See what's going on with her. What's up, Nesto? She's in Cali too. I got a whole bunch of cousins in Cali. Girl, I was up late. I was up late too, girl. I didn't get home till almost 3. You know, I had a long day. Getting up early, going to work that morning, and then staying out. I'm telling you, I'm still tired. I'm telling you, I'm getting old, honey. Starting to feel it. Didn't want to wake up. What's good, Nesto? I hope you're doing well, sweetie. Trying to stay out of trouble. Please, guys, go and check out my short. It's kind of funny because it was one of my cousins. She loves King George. I mean, I like him too, but I don't really know his songs like that. So just trying to see me sing a song that I don't even know the words to all the way. It's so hilarious. Hey, Clara, you want to come up? Love on YouTube. You are more than welcome to come up on Love and YouTube. Are you looking for love? Looking for love in all the wrong places. Am I blocked? Nah, I see your I see your butt. Unfortunately, I haven't blocked you yet. I'll still have you around. Um, you say I can. Hey, Chill, what's good? Chill, are you looking for love? Clara, are you looking for love? In all the wrong places, looking for love. What's up, Martin? Should get your body tight. Oh, okay. Okay, Martin. I don't know what you mean, but all right. Yes, many of us look for love in the wrong places, honey. But I'm good. Love on YouTube. Yes, indeed. Love on YouTube. Love on the internet. Is it possible? Like, can you actually meet somebody decent? Oh, thank you, girl. I got me some boots. I got all types of boots. Let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all think y'all can actually meet somebody that y'all really like on YouTube or any social media outlet? I'm just asking. Um, I haven't, but it may be possible for other people, you know. So I was just wanting to know, do y'all think it's possible to find love on YouTube? You don't know? It's probably a little scary because you don't know who to trust. I know I would find it very hard to trust people. I always second guess people anyway because I think a lot of people put on and I've been there too. You put on masks. People don't really see who you really are. And people do that in real life. They show you the representative rather than really who they are. Because it's safer that way for some people, because some people are a hot mess and nobody would ever give them a chance. So they pretend to be a different character. But for regular people, normal people that's not psychotic, um, we try to figure out, okay, can I deal with this person? Because nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their things. Some folks is out on left. I'm talking about left field. Okay. You said I left my husband a long time ago. Clara, are you talking about Nacho? No, I'm not looking for love, Martin. I'm not looking for I'm not looking for love. Uh nah, I'm good. But I do want to help other people if possible. Now, Martin, I'm a private person. I only tell just a tad bit about what's going on with me because I'm just that way. I like to keep people wondering and thinking, oh no, she done okay. Well, let's keep thinking what you want to think. Oh no, you're a real husband. Okay. I thought you were talking about Nacho, honey. I was like, now come on, Clara. We're gonna have to stop this right now. Where is my baby daddy? The one that claimed to be my baby daddy. I don't know where he at. He probably hiding in somebody else's bushes. You said a married guy I met through social media, I believe strongly now is meeting your person the old okay, meeting your person the old fashioned way. What's up, Mr. Bevins? Yeah, I agree too. I believe in meeting people the old fashioned way. That's much better, just a little bit, even though you still might get the representative, not the real person. There is a chance, for the most part, when you see people, you interact with people, you have a better kind of glimpse of or observation of maybe who you think they might be. But on YouTube or social media, you can't. I think it could be possible. I just think it's rare because a lot of the times people are not really just being themselves, and I'll just say this, meeting people, you can kind of get a better, observation sometimes. Sometimes people they be putting on so many fronts. Hell, you don't know what you got. You really just don't. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You said I was trying to behave. My real husband, we've been separated for 11 years. Wow. Yeah, Mr. Bevan says love in this sector. Love is not in this sector. Oh, yeah, Mr. Bevins, I agree. Bunch of petty boots. What's up, Forever? How are you? Shout out to you. Cutting Edge, if you can put your channel and Clara and Forever's channel in there, I would truly appreciate it. And Chill. I don't know who else has a channel in here. Young Riez. Nesto, do you have a channel that I need to sub up to? Yeah. Put if you can help me out with that. Or Chill, put your channel, put other people's channel in there. I appreciate it. Exactly, because honey, there's some keyboard fantasies being sold through social media. You ain't lying. Just be lying. And my thing is with people, just be straight up with folks. If you entertaining other people while you trying to entertain me, just be true. Just be real. You know what I'm saying? But most people can't do that. It's just too much like right. You gotta ask people. No, just tell me what you got going on so I can tell you. Like I ain't got time for that. That's why I say, honey, it's a tricky game out here, a slippery slope dealing with folks. I have to remember to promote other channels. I have them posted on my channel. Okay. Um, I believe in networking. I'm not one of those selfish people that could just just all about me. I try to, when people come in here, make sure that I promote them as well. You know, so it's about reciprocity. That's what I believe. And that's just in relationships, reciprocity. And most people do not want to give reciprocity. It's all about me, myself, and I. How can you ever have a successful relationship if you're like that? Like I met if you're a real selfish woman or a selfish man, and you're not willing to look outside of yourself or be open to the possibility that other people not going to do or think the way you think, and you just lack a lot of immaturity. And people that lack a lot of immaturity, you can never have a serious relationship with nobody. You'll be with somebody for a few months, and then after that, now I could see if there's like some really big like things between you guys. Y'all found out, okay, yeah, I'm going a different path, you going a different path. Like say for instance, woman wants to get married, but a man does not want to ever get married. So you find that out and you move accordingly. Either you stay there and deal with it and potentially never get married, because most of the time when men make up their mind, they usually go with it. So if he telling you he don't ever want to get married, don't think you can change his mind. That's something that he's gonna have to do on his own. But, some women think that they can change a man, but back to what I was saying. Some people, there's some things where they're like really big red flags, like somebody putting their hands on you, somebody being disrespectful verbally, emotionally to you. Those are some definite things that you need to walk away. And there's men and women that do it. It's not just men. There's both. So you just have to really be very watchful of the different people you interact with. But like I said, doing like getting involved with people on social media can be very tricky, because people will never sometimes people will never really tell you what they got going on. Especially like if you live in a different state, or y'all in different locations, you don't know what that person is doing. They don't know what you're doing. People are paranoid. People don't really, they're just not really truthful. So there's just a lot of stuff that goes on when you're dating people and stuff like that. So um hey, Channel Forbes, you said the only ex I'm cool with was because we had that conversation. We actually agreed at that time we were in two different places in our life. Right. And I've had that too. you just you have a conversation and it's kind of like, okay, this is what I want, this is what this other person wants, so it's not aligning with each other, so let's move around. You know what I'm saying? We not There's no point to sticking nothing out if it's not actually going to be helpful to both of us. That's what I think. It's not a desired goal for either one of us, so it's just not waste no more time. I don't believe in wasting time. And one another thing I don't do is I don't chase people. I don't chase men. So I replace. So I'm not chasing nobody. I'll replace your ass in a minute and keep it moving. See, that's one thing about some women. They need to know when to move on. And men. Some men don't know when to move on either. They'll be just holding on to somebody. If I can't have you, nobody else can't have you. That kind of stupid stuff. And then they want to hold people and stay connected to folks when people don't even want to be bothered with them. You just move on. You just move on. What's going on? What's going on in these YouTube streets, honey? I felt like I thought Clara was live. I said, honey, I don't even know why I'm going live because it's like Saturday. Everybody want to go live at the darn same time. I don't know what it is. I went live earlier, then everybody would be going live early. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just trying to do this little love in YouTube. And where's Rodney? Rodney was supposed to come on here. Maybe I should have contacted him, but he probably forgot. He probably out in these streets with them shorts on. He looks so cute in them shorts with them thighs rubbing together. I said, look at Rodney. So yeah, I'm not gonna be doing too much of nothing today. Like I said, anybody that wants to come up and be a contestant, that would be the point of me doing this live. Or maybe I should change it to Selena's couch because it don't look like it's gonna happen. I don't know. Let's see. We said I don't have a wifey naturing in me. I am self-centered. Oh, Clarence, for real? Well, at least you know yourself. You said, Selena, how did your last relation and friendship ended? I don't tell. Now, look, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm kind of private with my own personal stuff, but what I will say, um, he wanted something different than I wanted. He wanted I wanted to not just have, I would just say, a relationship that was, I wanted I wanted more of a relationship that would lead into marriage. I don't want a relationship that we just been in a relationship and it's for years and years and years and there's no purpose to it. Like, I would think that most relationships, your ultimate goal is maybe marriage, but that's just for me. Not everybody's like that, right? And so, you know, this man wanted, he didn't mind a committed relationship as far as like being in a committed relationship, but as far as like walking down the aisle, you know, getting the marriage license and stuff like that, he didn't feel that was significant. But to me, because I was brought up with more traditional values, it was significant to me because some people say marriage is just a piece of paper. It's about, the commitment, yes, but it also solidifies to me that you guys are committed to each other and you've made it, you have witnesses that, this man is going to commit his life to me. I'm committing my life to him. So that's what I was thinking. That's my ideal and how I was kind of raised up. And so that man didn't see it that way. So that was a problem for me, right? Because we wanted two different things, even though our thing was to be together, but it wasn't like, what I would think, a committed, relationship as far as like being married. So now I ain't talking about, because some people they have these big weddings and then they don't stay married till they probably stay married for a year, maybe 6 months to a year. They stay married. They had these big elaborate weddings. Um, it's not so much the wedding, and being, because as little girls, most of us we grew up wanting to have you saw the white dress and walking down the aisle and stuff. So some people do get into that, and as women, sometimes we do. But it was just more of being having other people like them being a witness to our commitment to each other and God, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's how I thought I would want my relationship to turn into, and that wasn't as important to him as long as it was just for we commit to each other and it doesn't matter. And so I don't know if I'm making sense. Like I'm trying not to go all into it because it's personal to me. But that was what, I would say that kind of made it to where it's like, okay, let me just walk away now because it's not it's not gonna go the way either one of us wants. So let's just walk away, you know. Um, so that's all I'm gonna say on that. Mm-hmm. Wifey naturing. Um, I feel like I could, I am, but you have to have somebody that has also the same type of mind frame too, as far as what, with them wanting to be a husband. Like because husband is not just, saying I'm a husband and paying the bills. And, a husband is a lot more than that. It's a covering, it's somebody that is a leader of your household and someone that wants to be a father, things like that. And if you, I always heard if you are not mature enough, don't think about marriage. D Santana, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. I spoke to you in chat. You act like you don't speak. I said, "Dang, do D Santana do he see me or did he block me?" Because usually I block folks. But yeah, you said big weddings are the best. Yeah, they're the best, and they ended up, sometimes not staying together. That's the crazy part. So it's not so much the big wedding for me. It's just the really the commitment that we made in front of, for each other, to each other, in front of people, in front of God. That's kind of how I see it. What's the Oh, okay. I'm about to say, D Santana, what you got going on? Because you used to call me my ham hocks. That little saying you used to call me back in the day. Yeah. So you still went home? You still went home, girl? You said, man, I've been busy. You still driving trucks? Boy, D Santana was one of my biggest interviews because he had a whole little scandal on his name, boy. They had they had D Santana on the cross, man. I said, "Ooh, it was a tough interview." I said, "Lord have mercy. I'm gonna get out. How I'm gonna pull this one out." But I stayed calm. I stayed on the course. D Santana. You had the YouTube streets blazing one time, boy. I said, Lord have mercy. And you came right to me. I said, Lord. But I did, like I said, I think I did well. I always try to, when people try to say I do biased interviews, I'm like, you a lie from the pits of hell. I try to leave my opinion out of the situation, out of the conversation in an interview. I try to focus on what your truth is. What do you think your truth is? Your truth is. And also try to challenge people to see, is this really what you believe? Is this really what happened? I try to challenge people. So when I have people that say I'm biased and they was good with the interview, then they want to say a person biased, you a lie. And I asked everybody at the end of the interview, did you feel disrespected? Did you have fun? Did I offend you in any kind of way? Because I want to make sure, that it's on record, okay, that you know, I asked you those questions, you didn't have a problem, so don't have a problem afterwards when people get in your ear. But D Santana was a good sport. Shout out to him. Thank you so much, Young Riz. I appreciate you. Y'all put Young Riz in the chat. He's I don't know what Young Riz does a lot. I think he focuses a lot on music, especially in the UK as well as some in the US. And he's not a rapper, but he loves music and he introduces new music to maybe us people that don't know over here in the States, what goes on in the UK and things like that. So y'all check Young Riz out. I think sometimes Young Riz, he be rapping like me when I was singing that song that I didn't know. my my mouth was going and then it just, I don't know. Shout out to Young Riz. I'm just playing with you. But it is kind of funny. But you singing the song, you be like da 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 and you just moving your mouth and you're like, oh shoot, I don't know that verse. But yeah, it's good. It's all good. You I'm goofy anyway in real life. A lot of people don't think so. They probably think I'm just a little sedity. But I like to have fun, especially when I'm with people that I like and love. And this is the real me too, but I'm more comfortable when I'm around people that I know. And I can really just let my hair down and kind of just be silly. Um, and I have a good time. I'm not one of those people that you go somewhere, you just kind of stiff looking and crazy looking. I'm like, I like to have a good time. And y'all gonna hear this on my live more than once. I'm one of those. I really want to enjoy my life the best that I can. I think a lot of times people try to put on a facade for other people to make their life look better in front of other people, but I actually want to enjoy every moment and not worry about what other people think, but just enjoy the moment and savor it and not try to, look like my life is all great because some days it ain't great, just like anybody else life. But I do like to really savor the moments that I have when I'm having a good time and doing things that I love. And not be fake, because like I was telling you yesterday about how some people get on social media, you look at them and looking all stiff looking and just. Now I was sitting next to this big back woman in the and at the concert, and my cousin could see, one of my cousins that I was sitting next to could see I was all squished up. I said, "Yeah, girl, I feel like a roach squished up over here." And then she asked my other cousin at the other end, asked the other lady because it was another seat that was um available, and she asked if she could sit down there, so we could, because it was a big back woman, and she and I'm thick myself, so I was just like, Lord, my back ain't big like that, but she was having me all crunched in, and I'm a little busty, a lot. And then I was just like, oh my God, I feel so much. Now I know what a roach feel like. So my cousin had, when he asked the lady had said nobody's gonna sit. She said nobody's sitting here So they scoot down, and I was able to relax and breathe. Kind of like some women when they have on waist trainers and girdles and they take it off, it's like you relieved. That's how I felt when my cousin moved down and I was able to move my arms and enjoy myself. I having to worry about being squished to death. Hey, Miss V. And so, you just, tell you, it's really difficult. So when you are dealing with, some big backs and you got your own little weight, you like, oh God. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to lose me a little couple of pounds. I said, honey, because I felt so squished up in there. I said, oh, like a roach. Hey, Ryan. So, but I had a great time. Like I said, I danced. I act like I sing, well, a little bit like I knew the songs. It was Marcellus, the singer, the blues singer, and King George. And it was some guy named Big Daddy. I don't know him. And honey, he had a tuxedo on, and then he took it off and had a big old stomach. So I guess that's why his name Big Daddy. I'm not sure, but he's a blues singer. But I like some of King George's music. Just don't listen to it all the time. But one of my cousins, just in love with him. So we went to go see that. So we had a great time. Then we went to a cigar lounge and had some drinks, and we had our drinks paid for us. Okay. So we had a great time. I do not smoke cigars. I'm so glad that we went out they had a really nice patio. We were out there because I really don't like smoke, to be honest with you. It just stinks. Now some of that cigar smell, depending on what it is, smell good, but some of it stinks. But we were outside and it was really nice, kind of humid, but not bad. Last night in Funky Town, Fort Worth. Um, mhm, big back activity. Selena, leave them big backs alone. Yeah, I'm trying to get that's why I be in the gym, so I don't be a big back looking like a football player. Like I can be in the NFL. I probably could help. Some of these folks could help the Cowboys because they ain't doing jack. I didn't know. I didn't understand how in the world they allow Philly. Was it Philly? The Eagles to win? But I think it was somebody. I think it was that Lamb. He kept doing something he shouldn't have did. I don't know what the hell was going on that night. Yeah, thank you so much, Miss V. You got to enjoy your life. Life is so short. You better get out and have a good time. Um, and just be free. Don't be worried about what people got going on. I wasn't worried about nothing on YouTube last night, and I definitely wasn't worried about. I did want to post my pictures because I liked my boots. I should have did the dance boots on the ground, and I like the what was that song? Horses on the in the stable, and then say you what is that? You gonna ride it. Oh, I like that song too. I like having my boots on, and ooh, it's just I just love it. I really like to have just dance and stuff like that. Even though um I don't know, I can't really twerk. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now I can roll my butt around stuff like that, but I can't really twerk like that. I really don't understand it. But then when I, I was trying to shake something, and then I had a friend said, "That's how you do it, Selena." I said, "I didn't. I feel funny doing it." Look, Didn't look right. But if I get a little Don Julio and some Patron in me, I probably will be twerking everywhere and don't even know I'm twerking. Just moving around. So I mean I know how to move my body. I ain't stiff like that, but as far as like how these people be loose with it, like they booty just be clapping like crazy. Like I just don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So well these some clapping booties out here. You said, Selena, what do you think about dating? What? Selena, what do you think about dating Channel Forbes? What are you talking about? I had to read that over. Channel Forbes, he's uh, Channel Forbes got a girlfriend, and I'm good. But Channel Forbes is a very nice person. From what I ain't gonna say that because I don't know you like that, Channel Forbes. But you do come off like you a nice person. You are West Indies, so there is some culture differences there. Let's just keep it 100. Maybe some things I'm kind of like, okay, that's weird, or I don't understand it. Maybe not weird, but I don't understand it. And maybe some things about me being from the South is a little different. See, when you get in relationships, you have to look at a lot of different things. How a person has been raised. They're are they from a different culture? Do they have like a different upbringing? And things of that nature, because we're all different, right? And so some people you may cannot align with. But Chamba Forbes has always been a sweetheart to me. He's always been very encouraging. And I think D Santana is trying to be messy, but that's okay. But I think Channel Forbes is a very intuitive guy, very intelligent. He's a talker now. He'll talk your head off and your ears. So he is a very talkative person. He has a kind of a type A personality. And once he has his mind set up on how he believes or how he feels, that's what it is. He doesn't really back down at all. Um, and sometimes that could be a problem because you do have to know how to compromise. Um, I'm not sure, maybe, if he has a hard time with that, but because he's so strong on his opinions and his way of being, sometimes it may could be a factor, right? I don't know. Just kind of going by what I have observed of Channel Forbes. And I think Channel Forbes, are you I don't know. You kind of short, Channel Forbes. You probably about 5'7", 5'8", or 5'6". You kind of short. Just depends on what it is. I do compromise, believe it or not. Okay, that's why I said. And Channel Forbes is a very direct person, almost to some people that they may think he's rude, but he's just a direct person, and you have to have a person that can understand that. I would rather deal with a man that's direct, like really direct, no chaser, no like no BS, than somebody that it seems like they nice, but they just do a lot of BSing around and a lot of hiding. I deal very well with men that are direct. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact. Okay, damn, you petty. Oh, I'm working on it, so I don't be a petty boots. Okay, you're 6'1". Wow, I didn't know you were 6'1". Shout out to you, Channel Forbes. Yeah, but Channel Forbes is very direct, and I know he's Trinidadian, but I think he had. Have you been raised up, Channel Forbes in New York, or have you been raised up in Trinidad? Because like I said, you he comes from a different culture, and then he, like I said, in New York, you know um I have a guy friend in New York, and he's very direct. He tells you, what it is. And I respect it. I don't like guys that pretend like they nice and they're just really F they're just really childish and immature. Like I can't deal with it. I'll take direct any day. It may hurt my feelings. I may not like it, but I rather had it than somebody that just give me the fluff. So it don't matter if you um West Coast, East Coast, as long as you, hey, go mouth, as long as you a direct person, I can deal with you. But when you not, you making me feel away, and when you make me feel away, then it gives me that thing in me that's like, okay, let me just move around from you. Let me just go ahead and exit stage left because I ain't got time for it. That irritates me. Hey, action. What's up, Channel Forbes? Welcome to Love on YouTube.
Hello, my
How are you?
dear. How have you been? How was the holidays treating you? What's good?
What's good? I don't know. Was D Santana being messy or what was
Yes,
going
yes,
on?
she was.
Yeah, D Santana, stop it.
Come on now. You know I like to instigate, so I better know what an instigator is. These
Oh
Santana.
yeah, D Santana is a straight up instigator. I peeped his game.
All
You
right,
can't fool me, boy.
exactly. But you are right, except for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am not short. I'm 6'1". All right, just can't go there
You,
next year.
I thought you was short because some of those West Indies guys are really kind of short to me.
Nah, I'm 6'1". I mean, I guess for you, I'm probably an average guy. Okay, I'm 6'1". Like I'm
No,
not.
that's a good height. I mean, like I told y'all before, I'll date a guy 5'8" and up. Like you don't have to be super tall.
Yeah.
5'8" and up.
My
I
only
think.
problem, my only
Hmm.
problem is that I kind of like hunch over a lot of times, as you see in my picture over here, just because like coming up, I was used to fighting. You know what I mean? Because I was bullied a lot in school. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like my permanent get ready to get it popping stance, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
why were you bullied so much? Because of your accent, or you being from another
Oh no,
country?
no, no. I was bullied in Trinidad. I was born and raised over there. So I want to
Oh,
correct you on that as well. I was born and raised over there. I got here 1 month before 9/11.
what?
Yep.
Wow. So how old were you then?
I was 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
And
you were bullied in school?
yep, all the way through.
Why? Like, what was the thing about
Uh,
that?
Look, you ask anybody who has been bullied if they could actually tell you 100% why. I don't think anyone will give you a straight answer or maybe an accurate one. So I
Oh, okay.
I stopped. If you really think about it, I stopped looking back at that. Like I just don't like the bullying conversations, especially if you ask kids. Uh,
Mhm.
and especially recently, I have been around a lot more kids, so especially a lot of other people's kids, and some of them are bullied. So,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? And some of them it could be because of their actions. Sometimes it's just because the person who's bullying them just want a target. So
Right.
it's varying decisions. But as far as if you're the victim and you just trying to work out on your own stuff, you can't tell, okay, this person's about to slap me over the head with a 2x4. I'm supposed to sit down and can figure out whether or not why this person's trying to hit me with it. All I know is a 2x4 is coming at my head and I need to defend myself.
You
Like,
see you going through all that. See, that's what I'm saying. But
right?
that's okay. Um, you know how you are. You go into, hey Ben, you go into all those stories. But that's good.
Oh no, that's
Now
not stories.
I,
I'm just giving a scenario.
I want to ask you this question.
Mhm.
Why can you find love on YouTube or no?
I can't answer that question. Stranger things have happened.
It's rare, isn't it?
Yes, very.
Okay.
Right? I've seen people actually have done it,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen people where it's a disaster. So for me to actually give you that flat out answer, it's a really a dumb question, at least to me. I can't say. You know what I
What's a
mean?
dumb question? You trying to
Uh,
say what I asked you is a dumb question?
no, not what you said is a dumb question, but the actual concept. Because what's the difference between YouTube, Plenty of Fish, Hinge, WhatsApp, Discord? To me, it's all the same platform. Facebook,
The
now
social
Facebook got data.
media.
You know what
Mm,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's all the same thing to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You said God might send your husband and he might be shorter. God works in mysterious ways. So wait a minute. Should I go ahead and say five and up? What you mean? What you mean, chill?
Chill,
Now
chill
come
shooting the
on now.
shot.
Look, come on, Lord. Don't do me like that. I'm sure myself. I at least want to have some hope that my kids can grow just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
My hope is that my kids actually get a better life than I did.
Yeah, that too.
That's my number one. That's my number one goal.
You have any kids?
No,
Oh, okay. Do you ever want some?
I I think that's the ultimate goal. I've always wanted kids. Just have not really found a woman that wants to be aligned with it
Right.
or had the capabilities to.
Okay, so what would make her aligned and capable, in your opinion, to be a mother, to be a wife to you?
Well, I won't date a woman seriously if I did not see that in her to begin with. So we can start there, right?
Okay,
So it's
shout
just a
out to you.
matter of her willingness to do so, and
Okay,
it's just as simple as that. Now, if she's not willing, well, relationship's over, damn near. You know what I mean? So,
right,
or if it's just a
right.
matter of giving it a little bit of time, okay, cool, year or two, fine, that's perfectly fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because especially when you first start dating, you're not thinking that off rip, right? You still in your
Mm-hmm.
honeymoon phase. So maybe that's my problem because I made it to 43 with no kids, which is halfway embarrassing. At least to me anyway, at least as far as my timeline. But it kind of works out for the best, right? Because any woman who has actually, um, or at least any woman that I have broken up with, whether it be my fault or hers, has never worked out bad for me.
Hey, T-Rail. Right. Okay. I kind of like I'm liking your answers so far. I really do, and I appreciate your honesty. I really appreciate your honesty. Nesto said, although my social media affair has not been a dream come true, I think it's possible for some people. At the very least, people will enjoy socializing. Right. Thank
100%.
you, Nesto.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah. That's good, T Rail. Good to see you. You said look at the connections. Okay, so you seem to me, and people have, said this about me as well. Are you a little picky? Because you've waited longer to really settle down. Are you a little picky when it comes to certain things than others? You think? Like, say for instance, you were saying something about her aligning. Um, you were kind of giving me an example, of that. But are you a picky dater?
I think everybody has their preferences. I won't necessarily call it picky,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I can't really say that I call myself picky because now I'm looking back through my exes. I have a plethora.
Mm. Tell
All
me.
right,
Tell
all
me
right.
the different women you've had. Were they big women, slim
Yes,
women?
yes.
Okay.
Keep on going.
Um, did they have big backs, little backs,
Both,
little booties, big booties?
both.
Um, did some of them were kind of like you, very direct or kind of passive?
One.
one passive or
No,
direct?
one very direct.
So that one that's very direct, and with you being very direct, how that didn't work out too well, did it?
That was
Apparently
one of
not.
that's the only ex that I'm cool with.
Oh.
Because we were in two different spaces at that particular point in time, and our breakup was literally we went out to dinner at Chili's, we sat down, we discussed our different moves, and it was just like, yeah, let's really pursue exactly what we need.
Hmm.
And to this day, me and her still cool.
So you also would like to have a direct woman, correct?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a relationship, communication should be key. I would like to think.
Yes. A lot of times people think that opposites attract, and that you have to have one person that's direct and one person that may be a little bit more passive. Some people believe in opposites are the best. And like I was telling you and everyone else, that I like very direct men, whether it hurts my feelings or it doesn't sound good all the time. I'd rather have somebody I know where I'm at with them, rather than somebody I'm trying to figure it out,
D
right?
Santana, it's a size 10 and a half.
Wait a minute, what we got going on? 10 and a half? What you talking about?
He said she's asking what size are you, big dog? I'm like, yeah, 10 and a half, bro.
You talking about shoes
I
or
know what
something?
you're talking about, so I'm
Wait a
gonna throw it
minute.
right back.
Where we going?
I don't do Nikes
Where
neither.
are we going with this? Wait a minute.
He trolling.
Oh my gosh. What? Okay, you would. Okay, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that, but I kind of curious. Okay, so I know the men in the chat don't want to hear it, but
I sure as hell ain't gonna give it either.
mm, okay, so you packing,
I don't
and
I don't know about all that. All I say, I've never had a complaint. So
okay, mm,
because if we're talking about that, if it's out, it's busy. Okay. Anybody who wanna brag about that is like you really sitting down there with a whole goddamn tape measure and a ruler and using the measure app on your phone. That's kind of weird to me. I'm sorry, I just can't do that.
oh Jesus.
I can't do that.
Remember, I had back in the day, no, not too far back in the day, maybe about 2 years ago, I had a homeboy. I don't know if he was trying to do something or maybe try to get me aroused. I don't know what it was. He was showing me a dick pic, and I thought it was really corny. But I said, okay, but it looked okay. Um, but it looked kind of not. Let me not even go there. I shouldn't even say anything. I was, I was just like, interesting, that kind of thing. It wasn't like, ooh, it was interesting. Um, so that's pretty interesting. So, you have different type of women that you're attracted to. So in your personality, the personality that you look for in a woman is someone that's also direct like you. What are some other things that you're looking for in a woman?
My thing is it's just all about how she carries herself,
Hmm.
how she treats other people. What's her ambitions in life? What's her day to day? You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Does she has any ambitions? Does she have any goals? Is there anything that she's trying to do? It's like it's just certain things like that. Like I don't want her to be 100% um not to say compatible. I'm looking for a better word other than the word compatible. Like let's
Hmm.
say I have my own hobbies. I don't want her to have all of my same hobbies.
Okay. Have her own identity.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Billy. Hey, Charles. Mr.
What's good,
Charles. Hey, Monopoly. You always say the cutest. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
Um,
like you said, I want her to have her own identity. I want her to have her own things because after a while, you actually want to explore. You know what? She might be able to introduce me to something new, and I would like to have that at least every week, if not every day. She might be able to teach me some new shit.
And so you in New York?
No, I'm in Florida. I'm in South Florida.
In South Florida. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
When I came to the United States, I came through New York and New Jersey. That's why you hear the accent. So when I switch so if I switch this accent off, you will hear the full Trini. So
So can you cam up and show us you? Can you
okay.
cam up and show us so the women can see? So if they're interested, they
But I
will.
ain't no interested. You like you said, I'm in a full blown relationship over here. Like, come
Oh,
on.
you in a relationship? Oh, what the hell are you up here for?
Oh,
Okay.
because D was instigating and we already spoke before, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you trying to get love on YouTube.
No.
Okay.
No,
So
I,
you
I
in a
came up because of the instigation, and maybe I might get somebody up here to, you know what I mean? Maybe if I can encourage somebody else to come up here, hey, why not?
Oh, okay. Shout out to you, Channel Forbes. I
I
was
was trying to
like,
help
wait a
you
minute.
out.
So
Gee,
oh yeah. Thank you, Mr. Charles.
I'll
You
still came
said
up for the hell of it. Like, that's not a big deal.
so the lady that you're in with now, so how's it going with that?
I mean, it's great. I mean, right now she's actually at a memorial for one of her deceased relatives. Um, but we've been good. We've actually been good. Ironically, we were actually ex coworkers. So
Mhm.
we actually were coworkers. So we just
The,
actually link back up and just things just kind of culminated from there.
the
And she's Jamaican on top of that, which is rare because Trinidadians and Jamaicans have a consistent beef for like till the end of time. But
okay.
yeah, but kind of is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
D Santana. Stop it right now.
Look,
Just
if
stop
he's
it,
gonna
D
instigate,
Santana.
we might as well just get up here. You know what I
Get
mean?
your
Because
ass up here since you got so much to say in that darn chat.
yeah, let's
Oh, what
find out
he
what
got
he.
going on? Talking about I'm interested. No, shit, Channel 4 is I'm good. I told you, D Santana, I'm good. I was just asking. I needed a contestant on my dating show, and I thought I forgot that Channel 4 this was already he already got him a new girlfriend. That's what. So you hush your mouth.
Hey,
Just,
at least I kept it a buck. You know what
mhm.
I'm saying?
Thank you.
What you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? She's actually talked to you. She's actually spoke to you once or twice.
Oh, you remember that?
Yep.
See, Channel Forbes, Channel Forbes remembers the. Well, you starting stuff talking about she's interested, big dog. Mm.
I mean, she might be interested, but today is not the day. That's it. Know what I'm saying? I keep it a buck. All right, boom. Here you go. Here's my face. You know what I mean? A little bit
You're,
crusty and dusty today because I was doing lawn work for the entire morning. You know what I'm
you're
saying?
a nice looking man. You're
You
a
know,
nice looking
I ain't
man.
daddy, I ain't daddy gray hairs yet. You know what I'm saying? But your boy
Hmm.
been busy.
Hey, Roy Lee. Roy Lee, come on up here. Love on YouTube. Channel Forbes is already taken, so he can't be a contestant. I need Roy Lee. I need some single man.
Yeah. But
And D
you what?
Santana keep talking. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get his butt up here.
Yeah, but you had some questions. I figured it would be a lot easier if I came up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really always have appreciate. I like y'all connection. He's so messy, dude. You messy. What the hell?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, Channel
Yeah, but
Four.
you are pretty accurate. You are pretty accurate about me, at least as far as your description of me. So yeah,
The only thing I was wrong about is your height.
my height
That's
and where I'm really from. You thought I was from New York.
yeah. I thought you did live in New York at one time.
It's just because of my accent, and when I learned how to speak to a degree where Americans could actually understand me, I had to adapt the New York, and I made a combination of a New York and a New Jersey accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually fool Spanish people too because I speak a little bit of Spanish. So when I speak Spanish, they look at me like, "Wait, you don't sound Dominican," like because I'm not. Like I'm not even Spanish, bro. So I've always been into mimicking people and understanding language and understanding cultures and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So
Clara's talking about D Santana's not single. I know. I just wanted to come up here so I can tell him off. Well, I guess I can tell him off while in the chat. His
oh damn,
messy self.
yo, D Santana, you weak man. Like, come on, man, face your whoopings like a man, bro.
You now D Santana, you know I get straight up South Oak Cliff on you. You said, man, I'm starting to feel like a charity case on these YouTube streets. I enjoy the single life. So Roy Lee, tell me, I want you to tell me about it. I want you to tell me why you enjoy the single life. Single life is not always so bad. You know what I'm saying? You really, I think that a lot of people get in relationships because they're lonely and they just need to find a hobby or something they, actually enjoy doing. I'm not saying that you should always be alone, but I do think that if you're not really ready or you're mature wise, or you keep getting into relationships that are just not good because you're toxic, you need to work on yourself first before you try to get into anything. That's in my opinion. You know, there were some things about me I had to kind of get right, so that when I do, or while I'm in a relationship, I'll know how to handle myself and deal with me and not put it on another person, if
Well
that
said.
makes sense.
Well
You know
said.
what I'm saying?
Well said. I actually agree with you. D
Hmm.
Santana, trust me, I do not take that as offense, as no offense. And if my lady sees this, she will probably be laughing her ass off at you. Like, and here's one thing that I'm actually blessed, but I'm also cursed with. Or
Hmm.
at least with the last 2 or 3 relationships I've been in. I have never 100% pursued the woman.
Hmm.
Here's why. It's always we cool, we friends, we go out a couple times, and sometimes the drinks settle in, sometimes you get into some intimate, deeper conversations, right?
Hmm.
Things kind of go from things kind of go from there. Then it turns out to be like, okay, it's a one-time thing. But then you're so comfortable with that person because you've known them for so long, it's a two-time thing, then a three-time thing. You know what I mean? Then a weekly thing. You see where this is going, right?
Okay.
I am not one to be going out chasing tail. I don't,
Hmm.
right? And the reason why is that doing that usually lands you in a whole bunch of trouble if you got your horse blinders on.
Okay.
Because I've been in situations where I was chasing tail and I was being set up.
Hey, Carl.
You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about the friends. Sometimes you got to worry about the family and all that other stuff. My last situation before this one, whole family was disrespecting me. Mom robbed
Mm.
me. Mom robbed me. Baby daddy was talking mad trash the entire time. And I'm just like, yo, you want to address this or not? And she refused to. And then I'm just like, nah, I'm out. Screw that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's just how I feel about it. So
Hmm.
there are other factors when it comes down to the relationship. So when it comes down to it, like, do I have an ego about it? No. Organic is always the best way.
Yes, indeed. I agree with that.
So, but
Hey.
that's how this relationship came out to be, and that's where I'm at right now. I don't have to put it out there in the public. She don't have to put it out there in the public for what, right?
Right. I can't stand when some people, they try to act like, and it's so fake to me when they be doing the most. Oh, like y'all want a lot of times y'all won't really know what I got going on because I'm not gonna be putting it out there. broadcasting and stuff like that. But some people just be like, "Oh, my love," and all this weird stuff, and I'm like, that
I,
seems so fake to me. I don't know. I
It's
could be
definitely
tripping.
fake.
It's real fake, and I'm like, what are you doing that for? Are you trying to impress or make people jealous?
Validation
Or
for other, yeah, validation for
yeah,
self.
I'm like,
I find that super turn off when a woman does that too.
I find it super turn off when a man do it because I'm like, what
Yeah,
are you? What's
I'm
your
pretty
point?
sure it's a lot of dudes that, yeah. But that
Yeah, so
between that and bringing our business to, Front Street,
right,
for
Roy.
sympathy or something, for, for public agreement.
Right. Or having a person like, oh, I got it going on. I'm so in love. And I'm like, okay, well, if you in love, it shows. You don't have to broadcast it. You don't have to uh uh get a bullhorn and let people know how in love you are and what your significant other does. That's between you and your significant other. Keep
Wh-
that to yourself. Don't nobody really care. So
what's
I
up?
just
What's up, Roy Lee? I already know you in Tampa.
Yeah, I
how you
just
know
got
Roy
back in
Lee in
Tampa.
Tampa?
He
813
going off the
area
area
code.
code, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Roy
I'm
he's
I'm
Lee, let
coming
me
about
back
see
from
your
4 hours away
Miami.
right now.
Roy Lee. Can I see your face again?
Huh?
Can I see your face again? I want
Hold
the I,
on.
I want the women to see your face.
I ain't trying to hold on. Cause I had
He
when I had
driving right now.
was no, I had the phone case on it, and then when I hit a bump, the damn phone fell on the other side of my damn seat right quick.
Oh, okay.
Trying to
No,
wait till I
I don't
get to
want
a
you getting
light.
into an
Yeah.
accident. Okay, I don't
Yeah,
want you getting to.
when it came on, that's what I was doing, trying to put it in the phone holder, and then
Okay,
it just
Oh,
popped on.
okay, because I saw you in the whip.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Carl. Right. So, yeah, shout out to Roy Lee and Channel Forbes. I got two just very great men on here. And I'm
Where the
also gonna
women at?
well, either they're in the bushes or they just don't or they're not here. So I don't know. But we deal with what we got, okay? So that's what I'm good with. um a lot of times, shows like this is not really popular. Hi DJ, how are you?
Unless it's pop the balloon.
Yeah, this is Pop the Balloon or Kendra J, and that was something kind of like what I was actually trying to do. But um I have to get myself in the algorithm where it can be open and broader to other people, or I can have different people to kind of check in and and really want to be a part of it. But a lot of times people don't want to do it, or they just I don't know what it is.
Or they're
And,
trying to make a sneaky link.
yeah.
For
So
the record, people, I've done sneaky links before. I mean, let me tell you something. Sneaky links and relationships, you're spending the same amount of money, bro. So I'm just letting you know. Okay.
mhm.
I'm just saying. It sometimes is even more expensive to actually keep the sneaky link.
Well, I was about to say sneaky link some more. You
I mean,
sneaking
it
around
depends.
hotels and everything.
Yeah, it all
Orly.
depends. It really all depends because the sneaky links is like, because when the sneaky links fall for you, then yeah, you're in a whole different world of trouble.
Right. Channel
Yeah, you
4.
got some sneaky links that just don't want nothing but that from you. But if you start going out on dates and all that
That
stuff,
that
yeah,
that is not the sneaky link. That means you the hoe.
yeah. You'll be surprised how many people get caught with sneaky links like that. Like, look at I forgot who the dude was from Coldplay. That was a
Mhm.
sneaky link and got
Oh
busted
yeah,
on the
that was fire.
jumbotron. Yeah,
That
that's
was
what I said.
fire.
On the jumbotron, caught in 4K.
The
Hey, Juan.
wildest, you
And
know
bro,
what the
you and
wildest,
believe it or not, the married man more reckless with the sneaky links than single dudes.
you know what's the wildest part though? Because here's the CEO of the company. Here's the leader HR, the head of HR.
Mm.
Both of them married, so that's already a screwed up situation. But the one thing that I paid attention to was the best friend that was dying laughing. She was the one who gave it away. Because she
Oh.
sat there laughing, like Joe Budden said. I would have sat there with a straight face and pretended nothing was happening over here. Nope.
Hmm.
Stoic face. Nope. I have nothing to do with this. Oh, word? Okay. The fact that she was pointing and laughing, that made it even worse.
Yeah, folks don't know how to play stuff off. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna do something, you know, be smart about it. You know,
You,
I don't think I wouldn't do it because you know I believe in just being straight up with people. It is what it is, or whatever. But some people, when they get in those positions, then they look like they got egg on their face because they don't know how to play it off. I know how I'm a pro playing stuff off, so I don't know. I think the situation is what's done in the dark is gonna come to the light. So, whatever you do, it's gonna come out. So it is what it is. But let's
exactly.
get back to what we were saying, because I want to get back to Roy Lee. Now I always said Roy Lee has a very unusual name. That's something sound like an uncle or something, Roy Lee. But Roy Lee has always been a great supporter of mine. Very just a nice, seems like a nice guy. Just very a great supporter. And but Roy Lee has a kind of an interesting outlook. I think I heard you talk about it once. You said that you're okay now with being single. I think that's what you were kind of saying the last time, and you were saying that for a man, it's difficult for you to meet someone because of the different things that's going on out there with some of the women. And I wanted to get your kind of more insight on what you were saying because we didn't get to finish that conversation. You're a single man and you also a hardworking man. And
That
has it?
plays a part in it. So, okay,
Mhm,
like right now, I'm roughly because I've been on the road for like 2 weeks. I ain't shave or do nothing, but I'll be gone at times like that. So my last relationship was like 2 years, and it was like that where she started off being okay with it, and that's what has always been the problem to me is it's like it's okay at first, and then eventually you got to start to changing your lifestyle for something that was okay at the start. And
mhm,
I actually have changed. I stopped going over the road like full time, and
mhm,
then pretty much it was like for nothing. Once the relationship don't work out, it was like all for nothing. But it's like okay, I don't know how old Channel Forbes is, but right now I'm 33, so it's not
mhm,
like I'm like to that point where I feel like I need to be in a relationship in life. And it's like that what I was saying was like the dating pool is trash because it's like now it seems like at 33 you either dating a woman with baggage, which I don't mind the baggage at some point, but it's like either dealing with the kids and stuff like that, and then expecting me to compromise more when I don't have no baggage.
mhm.
That's the problem. Yeah, it's the
talk
compromise, the
that
audacity
stuff.
yeah, the audacity of expecting more compromise from me than you. Like for one, if I'm over the road a lot because I'm working a lot, is you got 2 kids to take care of. I mean, I'm pretty sure that should be more of a focus than me being on the road for a week. Like it ain't gonna kill you to miss me for a week. Like
Right.
Talk that
that's the way
stuff,
I see it.
bro.
I know that's right. I would actually like that because I think everybody needs a break. Everybody
Yeah, I
needs
was about to say, give me time to
uh-huh.
miss you. I don't like that coming home every
Right.
day. Like, especially like it's all cool at the beginning, but eventually over time, I ain't rushing to come home to see you every day.
Yes, sir. Talk that, please.
I'm
Explain
just
this.
straight honest, and a lot of women like I don't, sell that fairy tale type of shit to a woman. Like some women just, you will never be hearing me a woman accusing me of white knighting to try to get with her. Like it's just to take it or leave it with me right now. And a lot of women respect it more.
Right. Really, I like you. I really like you because you, you to me just seem like a down home, just country guy to me. I mean, what you be saying is
Okay,
funny,
so
but it's true.
the name came from a man in the my granddad and just ended up passing before I was born. So unfortunately, I had to inherit the old man name that
Right.
was named in the 20s. So yeah, it's an old man name, but I mean, I can't do shit about it. Eventually, if I live long enough, it'll fit me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Roy,
I'd rather be old being Roy Lee than old being John Quavius at 85.
right.
I was about to say it's Roy Jones Jr. and Bruce Lee. I was about to give you that. You could have played that off.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed. Yeah. So Roy, so let me ask you this: what type of women would you be looking for? I know right now you are, focusing more on yourself and, work and stuff, but if everybody has their preferences. So what would be your preference as a woman for a woman?
Uh, well, I'm a country boy, so she can't be skinny. Like I ain't never date skinny girls. I've been on the skinny.
Uh-huh. Shout
So
out to Roy.
even if she a BBW is, proportionate right, I can deal with that. I just can't deal with the malnourished.
Right.
So plus it's superficial because I like to eat a lot. I just happen to stay athletic, but I eat a lot. So a lot of dates we gonna be traveling and trying different foods and shit. If you superficial about eating and stuff, we ain't gonna never get along. You know?
Okay. What about personality?
That could be open minded because I've dealt with the loner types, but also dealt with the aggressive. But I don't mind the aggressiveness. It's just the approach that comes with the aggressiveness. Like the assuming I don't. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's a bunch of noise around me real quick.
Hmm. I really like Roy Lee. I tell you, Roy Lee sound like a just down
I can deal
home.
with anything, but I can deal with just
Hmm.
about anything but insecurity. That's my biggest one.
Sir.
Insecurity will probably lead me to doing stuff that I wouldn't do because you lose that trust. Because if let's say, okay, I let you get my passcode to my phone, you see my cousins or something like that, or you go and start making calls to women without even asking me who is it, and then I'm getting questioned about it. And let's say it's my cousin, so now you done lost the privilege to ever get my phone. You can think I'm sneaky and all that is all you wanted, but it was your fault why you lost the privilege.
Yeah, Roy. Okay, so you don't like insecure women. So what would make you like it
Insecure, loudmouth.
loudmouth?
I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
Okay.
loudmouth
yeah.
the worst. Oh my god.
So what kind of personality would you really just gravitate to? Like what would be about a woman that you'd be like, man, I really would like to get to know her more.
I mean, understanding is probably the best.
Hmm.
Like, and I don't got no issue with. Hold on, damn. I'm sorry. I'm out in public, so that's why. But
Decent Santana, I don't know what your problem is today. Hey, what a man. Oh goodness.
D
Talking
just
about
be
no going.
uh,
I don't
he just
go
be a
through
simple
men's phones,
crazy.
sir. I do not go. I've never went through.
I forgot what you asked me just now because of that
That's
noise.
okay. I'm gonna answer this. I've never been through any men's phones, sir. Never. Don't do that. But what I was
Well, oh, just
asking,
I mean, D Santana trying to throw you on me.
yeah. Well, he was
Yeah, he's a
saying,
troll. Yeah, I fuck
yeah,
with D
D's just
Santana.
trolling. D Santana's just
Yeah,
trolling. So, what I was saying, what make you gravitate, what would make you gravitate to a woman to want to get to know her more? And you were saying that
I mean, I'm a
somebody
observer. I'm
understanding.
an observer first, so
Hmm.
the physical attraction will be there. Of course, that's gonna catch your attention at first, but after that, the personality can easily make that go away. So
Hmm.
yeah, the physical will attract my attention first. I'm still at that age, obviously, but like I said, personality goes a long way, and I'm starting to realize that I'd rather have a better personality with average looks than I mean, a couple of years ago, I would pick a fucked up woman over, just because she looked good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
You're not lying.
so
I used to be one of those.
yeah, but a lot of people won't admit it. I mean, and then they end up in the situation. Like I could admit my flaws. I gotta sometimes I can come off self-centered because someone might say, "Oh, you choose your career first and all that stuff." And like, man, eventually I'm getting to that point where it's not that case, but it's like I even when if I tried it and then the relationship don't work out, it just feel like it was for nothing. And it's like a lot of the times now, it's like people are well, a lot of women are unreasonable. It's like they want the time and the money. Like you can't constantly keep saying you want, and then when I want to spend time with you and then the money not coming in the same way, you got a problem with that. So it's like you can't have it both ways. I mean, Jay-Z and Beyonce billionaires, and both of them don't even spend enough time with each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So basically, you want someone that's understanding, reasonable.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me
Mm-hmm.
if she career driven too. Like,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
That
Uh.
situation you just literally remind me. There's a I used to date like a woman from Mexico, model type, and she was exactly the nightmare that you just described. The second that I told her no when it come down to the money because I was paying her rent too, shit. And then come to find out she was married.
What?
Yep.
Oh God.
Hey, women be talking about men trifling. Shit.
Yeah,
oh
that's
yeah,
messed up.
definitely.
That's
You know
messed
what I'm saying?
up.
I always had this conversation. I have this with my girl. I have this with all of my friends. Even my boss knows this quote. The craze is what I said. The more beautiful the bee, the crazier the sea.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say it because I want you to be monetized. So,
Right. Okay.
but you
I
understand the
got
words
you.
that I'm using, right?
I got
Yeah,
you.
they could
I got
also be more boring too because they think because of their looks they don't got to do nothing. And so it's
Sir,
also
you. So some of them boring. They can't carry a
most of them
conversation.
are.
no. That's what I'm saying. You look like they
Okay.
the life of the
Most of
party,
them
and
are,
then when
believe it or
you
not,
when
Selena.
you meet them, they don't got no personality at all. Like
They have
you
no
see,
hobbies. Remember, I said earlier that
yeah, exactly. They don't know how to do nothing. Like,
no
oh, where you
passion.
want to eat at? Don't know where to eat at. Don't know what to do.
Hey Slim. And shout out to Slim. He
And it's like
actually
I'm on a different mindset. Like if your goal ain't to see the world, travel and see new things in life. Like some people, women and man, I'm pretty sure you can probably say that about men. Like you got a lot of people who just stuck in that little bubble where they at. Like they probably never, if they were from Florida, they never leave in Florida. You from Texas, I know you got some Oak Cliff people that ain't never left Oak Cliff a day in their life like that. Like small-minded people like that, small-minded women like that, just why you want to go to Puerto Rico or something like that?
mhm.
I mean, you don't even need a
Like,
passport to go to Puerto Rico. Why not?
yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. You don't even need a passport, but it's different levels to it. I don't know. As you get older, I don't know. I think you should want to experience more. And some people just okay with not experiencing more. And that's when that we would never vibe if you just like I get bored easily then if you don't
Oh,
want to do new
okay.
things. Yeah, if you don't want to do new things, I'll get bored fast.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Slim. I appreciate you so much. Like I told you, I'm gonna do them 2 giveaways today. Thank you so much. She sponsored that for me on yesterday. I checked my Cash App and Slim sponsored that for me. So I appreciate you so much, Slim. Shout out to you.
Shout out to
And
Slim.
why that's what I'm trying to do now. That's the reason why I call it Love on YouTube, because I wanted different contestants to come up that actually were trying to they were single, that wanted to, people to see them and give them their information on Instagram so that they can, get in contact with them. So that was one of the reasons what I was, trying to do. Why. But sometimes it's hard. Some people don't want to participate in things like this, but Roy Lee, I'm telling you, I might have to get your little cell phone down here to Texas. So, Roy, How tall are you?
6'4".
What? I thought you
Yeah,
were
but
short
I'm like,
too.
you thought I was
You
what?
see, Selena? All right, you know what? This is the problem. You judgy like a mofo, yo.
I thought you were short.
You thought both of us as midgets?
Well, no, you don't have to be midgets to be
You
short.
would
I'm
really think
short.
we
I ain't
bow
no
wow up in
midget.
this piece. Jesus Christ. We engineers
Uh,
over here, over here thinking we
no,
chicken
no, no.
cricket.
No, I thought he was short. Okay, but I guess I can't really judge. I think I seen you cam up a couple times, but I never would imagine you being tall. Okay, so you're 6'4". Wow,
Yeah, but I'm
interesting.
like on the slender on the athletic side. So I'm 6'4", 180. So that ain't that big, you know.
Yeah,
At the
you
most I've been is
lean.
about two. Yeah, I've been about 200 before, and that's been the biggest one.
Okay. Shout out to you and Channel Forbes. Hey, I said what I said. So you a lean brother and you 6'4". I'm telling you, women, y'all need to. Hey, I know, broadly, you're not looking for anything
I
serious.
ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm just. I struggle in that department because of course I travel a lot. So I mean, it's just the being in a relationship after. Like I said, I just been good. I probably in another two years, mid 30s, I'll probably take it more serious. Like feeling like now it's about time for me to settle down for real. But right now, you know, where I'm from Winsboro. It's the backwoods of Saucony, so I ain't get to really go through no whole phase or nothing like that. Cause it's there. You ain't if you ain't got a car, you ain't getting no girls. Cause everything is so far away. It's
Mhm.
like I was delivered in a hospital like almost an hour and a half away from this town that I was born in. So
What?
that's tell you how far away it is. You ain't even with social media, you pretty much your girlfriend was in school. That's it because it's still the cost of living was still so cheap down there. You still have people like her mama was gonna be home. One of y'all gonna have parents to be home. So that going to sneak over anyways, if you ain't got a car, you talking about a 30 or 45-minute ride to your girl house and then her parents home. It's like it's a lot of roadblocks along the way. Of course, you a teenager, you can't get a hotel. So I by the time I came to Florida, that's when I lost my virginity at like 19. So I ain't really getting. So you talking about like about 14 years I really been in relationships, like serious relationships.
Hmm.
So it ain't like I
Hmm.
don't feel like it's no rush because I guess
Damn, you sound exactly like me because that was literally damn near my similar experience. I'm not even
Hmm.
joking.
And
Not
you're
even
really
joking.
and you're comfortable with telling when you lost your virginity and stuff. That's pretty interesting.
I mean, like I said, I consider myself an open book. I ain't got no shame of it because, like I said, if you came from where I'm from, you would have the same story too. It's hardly
Mm-hmm.
nobody because, like I said, it was most people you
You
still
still.
dealt with you still dealt with parents in both households. You know, it ain't like now where both parents got to work or something, so you could sneak over. And when I got to Florida, I was in South Florida, so now you talking about going from where your next door neighbor was a couple of miles away to now you can catch the city bus to a woman's house or walk to your girl house. It was a different environment. So
Mm-hmm.
Wait, South
but I
Florida,
didn't
where
experience
South
that.
Florida?
Yeah, I didn't experience that until 19. But that's what made me get a CDL to try to. That was like the quickest way to get up out of the country.
Hmm.
Where in South
Okay.
Florida?
What's that?
Where in South Florida?
Miami.
30 minutes away
Yeah,
from me.
I went from the country to Miami. The farthest I've been from Miami was Homestead, but that was when Homestead was like underdeveloped. Homestead starting to be just as bad as Miami and shit with traffic and everything now.
Oh yeah,
But
100%.
then, yeah, but South Florida in general, I just got tired of the increased cost of living and everything. That's what made me branch off to Tampa. But now since COVID, Tampa got the same issues too.
Yep. I'm in Broward.
Oh, you in Broward? Yeah, I was in Broward. Then I went to Brevard.
Okay. So you are at this point, you're just dating. You're not looking for anything serious until you say in your
Correct.
mid 30s.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's really good. At least you are, and you're open. You're open
But
and
like, if a great
upfront?
opportunity presented itself, I wouldn't turn it down. But you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
it's
And so you grew up in a two-parent home?
yeah. But then
Hmm.
they separated once we were older.
Okay.
So yeah, it was one of those.
So you kind of have an ideal a little bit of marriage and what a man does and things like that, a woman, from looking at
Correct.
your
Yeah,
mother.
I think most. Yeah,
Right.
I think from there, majority of us grew up like that. We didn't grow up like how once I got to Florida, it was like a cultural shock in every way. Like I was used to eating home food every day, never ate fast food until I got to Florida. Like because McDonald's was about 2 hours away from me.
Wow, Royally, you really did grow up in the country. I thought my people was from the country, but honey, what the way you talking, that's real country right there. You said an
Yeah,
hour away and all getting to stuff is that's crazy. But I'm really happy that you told me this about yourself. It gives me a better outlook, or not an outlook, but just a just a even better perspective of how you carry yourself, because the way you answer questions. You've been on my panel. You and Channel Forbes has been on my panel a few times, and you always have a really like great perspective. You're very intellectual, and people won't. People think country people can't be have intellect or be smart and things like that, but you're very intelligent, and you have a I like what I like about you is you're very introspective too. You really look at yourself, because you said something about that you can come off maybe a little self-centered,
yeah.
and,
So I mean,
and
I might fit the typical stereotype of Taurus, where Taurus are real stubborn. That's I'm stubborn more than anything. Where you know you might tell me I'm making a mistake. I'll let me make the mistake, then I'll deal with the consequences. I won't cry to you because I made the mistake after you told me. I promise you that. But the stubbornness in me always puts me in that position.
hmm. So you go by signs or something, like you're into horoscopes?
No, no, I said that's what. As soon as people say it, it's like that's one of the only things I could probably agree with. When people say, "Oh, Taurus are stubborn,"
Mm-hmm.
I could admit, yeah, I could admit I'm stubborn. I don't know if it's because I'm a Taurus or not, but like I said, I don't really buy into that because I don't believe all Geminis are crazy neither. It's just a vast majority of them are, and then you got people who use it. I can't stand I'm a Gemini, so I'm crazy. Nah, you just
Right,
crazy
right,
because you're
right.
crazy. Don't use the horoscope shit as an excuse.
I hate those conversations. Those
Yeah,
conversations
I
are
can't.
silly.
That's what I'm saying with the when you. I don't like when you trying to excuse it. That's why I say I own up to my stubbornness, not from my horoscopes or anything. That's just always been something I just. But I won't cry to you about, my mistake
Mm-hmm.
that you tried to warn me about. So I don't think you should have a problem with it at the same time. Now, if I was sitting there crying to you about it, like, oh, you told me not to, throw my money on this and I lost it, and now I'm coming to begging you for the money, I can see why you have a problem then.
So let me ask you this. You were saying, I think I asked Channel Forbes this too. You were saying something about the dating out here with some of the women is trash. Can you give me your perspective on that? Why do you feel like it's trash? With you being a 33-year-old man, like, w- can you kind of elaborate on that?
It's mainly the baggage issues or the bringing trauma from their past relationship into the next one. So it's almost
Mm-hmm.
like you in an uphill battle from the jump, and I don't like that. That's what makes it even like you automatically assume you was just as bad as the ex or like the woman with kids. You want you to you know be stepdaddy so fast and all that stuff. Or it seemed like a lot of them won't want to put more attention on you than the kids, and I kind of find that a horrible trait because I look at you as a shitty type of mother if you more focused on me than you are your kids. Like I don't find that cute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's just it's always just the baggage issue. It's I don't mind baggage, but it's just because at a certain age, everybody got some type of baggage with them. But
Right.
it's the like you said, it's the bringing your past baggage from your relationship, your trauma into the new relationship. A lot of women do.
Okay.
Hold on, but I think men do it too. If you know what I'm saying, I'm guilty of doing that myself, and I'll put myself out there in front street. Um, but there's a way to communicate it. That's how I feel about it, right? Because there's things that you could actually say, look, I do not like this because I do not want this repeated. You know what I'm saying? So there's ways that how that could be communicated without actually feeling like you're kind of like dumping on the person. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just
Well,
wanted to add that point.
I'm glad you acknowledged that, Channel 4, because most people want, especially some men, want to acknowledge that. So shout out to you for that. Um, and so Roy Lee, you want you a thick, fine woman. You don't. You said you don't want nobody that's thin. You want a thick, fine woman, huh?
Nah, I don't know. I'm a firm believer, but like I grew up mostly like skinny, so for me, it's always been two skinny people look weird together. I don't know. Just like I guess fat people say the same shit about fat people. So I ain't saying she gotta be big, but I'm just saying at one for my teen years and all that shit, I was like slender. So
Mm-hmm.
I like this guy. Protect this man at all costs.
Yeah, yeah, Channel 4. I like Roy Lee too. He's always been just a very nice guy, and
but don't like I said, don't get that construed with a big sloppy woman because it
right.
wouldn't work out neither because I mean clearly our lifestyles would be why it wouldn't work out. I mean I work out a lot and go play basketball and shit still, so you know I don't use with me being on the road driving all the time. But obviously a lot of drivers end up being fat slobs because all they do is sit in the truck, go from the sitting in the truck for 10 to 12 hours to just doing nothing and gain a lot. They start off like my size and end up like 300 or 400 pounds
Dang.
from the lack of movement.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's
that's
women
crazy.
too. I actually used to know a female truck driver. Oh yeah, she hit up like about 450 at one point in time. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I was about to say a lot of the women, cause now you got IG model women. I've seen a couple of them, and there's like they started off small too, and now they packing on the pounds easily.
What?
oh
He's
yeah, nah,
driving
Yeah,
a
sitting
truck?
in there.
they get
Sitting in that
crazy,
truck,
Selena. I'm
yeah,
not
that's
joking.
sitting in that truck in the long run. If you don't stay active outside of that truck, it does take its toll on your health. It's not good to be sitting that long.
If you being a trucker, get yourself a dog.
Okay, so with you being a trucker, you drive all over the country?
No, not no more.
Okay.
That's how most of us start out, but in order to go local. But now I'm more like regional, if anything. Regional is just me staying in Florida, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina. So I don't go all around the country no more. But in order for you to get better jobs and get better hourly jobs, at that you have to commit like at least a year or two over the road. But I did it from like 21 to 24 because even though I got my CDL at like 18, you can't really go over the road until you're 21.
What? Okay, okay. XTX. Okay, well, I really like this, Roy Lee. I hope that you and Channel Forbes come
Okay, I'll
back
tell
up.
you what. If I have a change of heart or even want to entertain it, I'll come back up and
Mhm.
and cam up and everything.
Yeah, please do because a lot of young women would love to and you're single, would love to talk to you. Hey, 309, because you have a lot going for you. You have a steady job, you have stability financially. You are 6'4", you're 30, like I said, 33. You have a good head on your shoulder. You come from a small town, and I don't care what nobody say. I love country men. I think that I like all men, but I love country men because that's some of where my people come from, the country. So I can really relate to people that are from the country. So shout out to you, Roy Lee. You have a really good head on your shoulder, and your parents did a very great job from what I can hear. From your, what the I would say your answers to the questions. It seems like you have a good head on your shoulder. So I hope that you keep progressing. Okay. Thank you so much for coming up.
Oh, and one other thing I
Mhm.
really don't like is like yeah, my dad was more so some things he did I don't agree with because and
Mhm.
plus women are a lot different. Like since I've been on my own anyways, I don't really believe in that gender roles crap. Like like if
Mhm.
you cook, I don't got no ego to where I won't wash the dishes. Like I can't stand dishes piling up, and that's just
Right.
something that has been from me being on my own for so long. And I wash my own clothes even if we're in a relationship. It's just I don't like to sit still like that too much. It's not that I don't trust you to do it. It's just I just grew up doing it on my own, so it's hard to just relinquish that responsibility. And some women get insecure about that.
Right. I tell you one thing.
Like they
That's
feel like you
something I
trying to
don't
like you
mind.
don't. It's all. I guess some feel like it's like my ex was like it's just made her feel like she didn't really was shoot what you surmise. It's like I don't know why you thought that, but I mean,
Right. That is
yeah,
so
I mean, like I
crazy.
said, if yeah, exactly. If you cooking and I'm washing the dishes, I mean,
Right.
clearly
What
I
is the
respect the fact
problem?
that yeah, I respect the fact that you made the shit, so I'm washing the dishes so that way you can relax once you get done eating. And it's just like I said, it's
Exactly.
just been a habit of me on my own. I hate to see a sink full of dishes.
All right, Roy Lee. You gonna have me reconsider what I got.
All right,
I
right,
might have to
right.
Yeah.
come down there to Florida. But
All
listen,
all right, Roy.
I
I got one question for you. A good one.
uh-huh.
I got a
Wait,
real good
who?
one.
Roy Lee?
What is probably the biggest insecurity that you've seen that has really turned you off?
Oh, okay.
With a lot of women seek too much validation. Like that.
Mm, okay.
I told you this was a good one.
I think we was already on it when y'all was at least talking about it when we hit the panel with the PDAs is fine, but when it's overly aggressive, like overly done, then
Right.
it's like yeah, it's almost like you making it look like it's fake. Like then that's what I'm talking about the seeking validation too much. Like
Like
everything don't
everything
have to
don't
be
have to be
public. Like
public. Like
Right. It's nobody's business. What you got going on? You know what I'm saying?
because
So
the minute
the
you
minute you
stop
stop
doing that,
doing that
they're gonna think the worst. The
first, the
people are gonna
people are
start
gonna
thinking the
start
worst.
thinking,
mhm, mhm. And then, like I said, who are you doing it for? Why are you doing it? Those are the questions you should ask yourself. Who are you doing it for and why? So if
Yep.
if you doing it for other people, that's the wrong motivation. That's the wrong motivation.
Well,
But
what
I
well, what
about you,
about you,
Jennifer?
Jennifer?
What would you
What
say
would
the
you say the
biggest
biggest
y'all
insecurity?
insecurity?
taking over my panel. I could
I'm
give
sorry,
I
I got an
got an
echo. I
echo,
think.
I think.
Yeah, super crazy echo.
who me?
I don't know who got the echo, but I was confused.
Okay, I hope
I
I
think
don't
it's
have it.
me, so I'm gonna drop down. Or is it gone?
Now we good.
Go ahead, ask him his question.
No, I asked him what he asked me. I say, what did he say the biggest insecurity with women is right now?
Um, what's the yeah? Actually, is actually really the validation. Um, it's not even just the validation from social media. It's not just the social media. It's from the friends. That's what pisses me off more than even the social media sometimes. All right, because if we having a conversation, you come to me and you like, oh well, this one got this one, this one got that. It's just like, okay, did you work for it?
Not
Did
only
you?
that, the wrong friends can make or break a relationship, boy. Because you got some of your sometimes the longest tenured friends. If she's single, and she wants you to stay single, she gonna do anything in her power to break up the relationship
It's not
in a
even just the
sneaky
woman.
type of way. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even
It's
just the
just a
woman.
woman.
It could be the men too.
Man too. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate that. Like the social media thing. The social media thing is easy for me. If I see it a little bit too often, I'm gonna just ghost you.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, right? Because if you so focus on social media, then you should know when I blocked you. I don't need to say nothing. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
Great.
That's true.
And Selena, like you said before, I'm a very direct person. So you already know that from jump. So the second you
Mm-hmm.
don't realize that, then okay, cool. What more
Mm-hmm.
can I say? Jay-Z out.
Okay, honey.
Black lights. I'm not arguing. I'm not fighting. I'm not discussing because I tried to have the discussion. You ain't listen. Cool.
Right.
I'm out. I don't hate you. I don't love you any less, but I don't love you anymore. I'm out. Simple. But when
Well,
it comes down to your friends have not even sat down and had a conversation or a discussion with me. And you listening to them as far as how you actually get to navigate a relationship with me with they
Hey,
don't
I'm
even.
stepping in this building, so I'm gonna go on mute real quick.
okay.
All right, man. Take care, Roy.
Hey,
Oh, I thought he was leaving. Okay.
Terrence.
But yeah, but when it comes down to like friends actually interfering and then not necessarily understanding everything that's actually in there,
Mm-hmm.
what makes it even worse when my quote unquote potential or current partner is feeding into that, super red flag. Nah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Before I used to feed into it, now I don't have tolerance for it. I'm good.
Right.
And my family sometimes can be worse.
I definitely don't have tolerance for the, like I said, the fakery. And I always try to make sure that I'm being my true self, genuine, and what my motivations are and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm getting to the point like treat people in the way you want to be treated. Now I know everybody want to be treated differently. Everybody not like me, for the most part, people want you to let them know where you are with them and all of that. For the most part, now some people are weird. They want you to lie to them, but for the most part, most people want you to just tell them the truth.
Or at least let them know where you stand.
Yeah, where you stand with them. I think that yeah, because some of these folks can't deal with the truth. But that's way I would be. I would want somebody to tell me where I stand, just like I would want that, in return. I would like to give it, and I want it in return, if that makes sense. So, but I'm going to do the giveaway. So I'm going to put a number um, in the back chat. Okay.
Okay.
Hey Bruce, how are you?
Or you need my help on this one.
Yeah, I mean, you can participate. Oh, yeah, you can
No,
participate.
I'm not. I am not participating.
Dan.
I am not participating. Even if
Hey,
you wanted
Don.
me to, I am not participating.
Oh, you're not going to participate? I don't
No,
know.
no, I will help if you would like me to help. I would help. But I'm
Okay,
not.
so I'm going to put a number in the back chat. And this is for I'm going to do one just for the subscribers. And then I'm going to do one for the members. And oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a number between 1 and 30. Let me make sure I put this in the. Let me see if I can put this in the back chat so you can see it. Thank you, Bruce, for coming through. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well today. I'm gonna put this in the. I don't know if Roy Lee wants to participate. I think he is doing something. He's on mute, so
He
he's
just
doing
he just
something else.
walks into the buildings. He just walks into whatever building he got to go to. He at work, so
So 1 to 30 and this is for just the subscribers. If you do not have a membership, I want to give you an Cash App. Hopefully, you have a Cash App, and
do you have a list of all the subscribers? We can do a random raffle wheel.
how do you do that?
All right, so I'm gonna drop it in the back chat.
Okay,
I got you.
Thank you. What's the topic? It's love on YouTube. It's love on YouTube. I wonder
Hey,
how.
you're single, get up here.
Okay, and you have to put people's names in there, right? Okay.
Yeah, put people's names up in there, or you could just put numbers up in there. It all depends.
Okay.
But how about this? We'll make this a lot easier. Save that for next time, right? All right. So everybody else up in this chat, right? She's guessing a number between 1 and 30. The first one that actually guesses the right number gets it. Go.
So do spit just an idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do it the next time. I don't know how to. I might have to put people's names in there. Let me see if I can. If I can do it, I'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the number?
No.
Oh, it's not. Look, I don't even know what I put in the back check.
Not good.
Oh wow. Well, thank you so much, Nacho.
So that's shout out to
Good
Nacho Randy
machine.
Man Savage Damn Business.
I need a number. Okay, we got 15. Thank you so much, Nacho. Shout out to you. Where is your friend Rodney? He's supposed to have his butt up here.
Nacho Randy Damn Business. Shout out to him.
Nacho 27. So Cutting Edge had 27 first. Nacho had 27 second. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes. Hey, Machine Fit. Thank you for coming through. A number from to 1 to 30.
1 to 30.
Okay.
1 to 30, like battle rap. You know what I mean? Who got the 30?
Bruce put in a number. You said 12.
You just gotta guess 1 to 30.
Hey, Mika. A number from 1 to 30. A few more seconds. I didn't see. Okay, 10.
All right.
Okay. Some more numbers. Come on. Y'all got a few more seconds. Let's go. 17. Okay. All right. So we got 17. We had 10, 2 27s. Let's see.
34, 47.
Machine, you want to put your number in there? Mika?
Do. 34,
Next
47.
time I'm gonna do the wheel. And send that to my Instagram channel for
I got you.
I need to do
Hold
that.
on, I'm about to do some dirty tricks over here. So hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me hit a chat.
Okay, we got 12, 17. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you. Okay. Well,
all right, Bruce is loose. So thank you for subbing, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you.
We're gonna stop. So we got 2 27s. So we got 7, 12. And this is just for Randy says 19, 9. 25. Okay. So let me see that we can stop right now. Now, this is for just the subscribers that do not have a channel. Okay. So the next one, not have a channel. This is for the subscribers, not the members. I'm sorry. So this is the members, y'all gonna be in a different category. So really, to be honest with you, Cutting Edge got the number first, but then Nacho came behind him and got it next.
Nah, that wasn't the number. That was not the number.
Yeah, but it got to be close to it.
Now watch this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watch
You
this.
said 17.
Watch this. Watch this. Can I do this? And I'm just gonna do this real quick, and you tell me if this is okay with you, because we can do this. Okay.
Okay.
Because you know I'm a nerd. We can do this.
Let me Let's see, I gotta find out. So
Check the back room. Check the back room.
let me look. Hold on, just a second. Do I check the wheel? What do you want me to check?
No, the wheel. Look at the wheel though.
Okay.
Everybody's name in that wheel.
It's Eric, Gabriel. That's not it.
Well, that's everybody that's present right now.
Charles. I don't see no Phantom.
Where's Phantom?
Be- Beatrice. I don't see that.
I literally grabbed that on real time.
Yeah, they don't look right.
All right. Look, I'm gonna copy and paste it again. This is what I
Yeah,
have.
I don't know what that. Oh Lord.
I'm
But
gonna teach you how to use Chat GPT whenever you want to.
well,
But
see, I'm on my phone. I'm not on my laptop, so that could be the issue.
okay, well, actually, somebody else jumped in here too. All right, so cool. So it just updated.
Yeah, it could be the issue. So I'm not sure, but I gotta go with somebody now. Cutting edge. I hope you don't get offended, but let's just go ahead and do it again because I want the people that do not have a membership okay, so I'm gonna have to change the number. If you do not have a membership, okay, I want you to participate in this. The next game that I do after this is going to be only for people that have memberships. So if you are not a member and you're just a regular subscriber, this is for you. Okay. So we're going to do it again because I don't want people to get offended. But that's why I'm trying to tell you now, and I want to make it clear. This is just for the people that do not have a membership. So now I'm going to do the number to 1 to 40. And so I'm going to put the number in the back chat. See, 1 to 40. Okay. So I put it in the back chat. Channel Forbes, you see it. So let's try to do this over.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, got you.
Okay. Thank you, Cutting Edge, because I don't want to offend anyone. You said my phone went dead. It was thank you so much, Roy Lee. But we got Bruce said 14, 7, 23. And it doesn't have to be the exact number as long as
Shut
it's
up, Bruce.
close to it. 33.
Okay.
Okay. I said what I said 33.
Okay.
Come on. We got a few more. Let's go. Let's
Are
go.
we doing the old school game show rules without going over?
Well, I don't know what you meant by that, but
Oh
you
no,
know.
no. Like they used to do it on The Price is Right. Like if you have the number closest to the number, but without going over the number.
Yeah, something kind of like
Okay. Cool.
Okay, 1936.
36.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a few more minutes.
Let's go. All right. You have until 5:14 to put it in.
31. Okay. That's good. We got one more minute. So we got 31, 36. 31 and 36. We got, what time is it now? We got one more minute. So you said 34, 12, 25. Okay. Let's see. Few more seconds. 21.
21 Savage. 21. 20. 21.
Yeah, he got 21. Somebody getting close. Somebody getting close.
Yep.
Somebody getting close. Let's see. Is it 15 yet? I'm trying to write this down so I can make sure I get it to the right person. Excuse me, the right person. Okay, it's 21-5.
Hey, Selena, stepping away for a second.
Mm-hmm. The closest one, 16. Okay, the closest number that I see that's close to it. You can try as many times until the time is up, but the time is up now. So the closest one to that number, the number was 35. So 309 had 36, and I think Nacho had 31. So the closest to 35 would be 309. So 309, if you have a cash app, Jonathan, it's over. Okay. It's over, Jonathan. You can be in the members. That's for I'm doing the one for the members. So 309, if you have a cash app, you say to have 33, yeah, 33. So 30, like I said, 36 is closer to 35. But if you have a cash app and you want to give it to me, then I'll go ahead and send you a cash out. Okay, so you got to put your cash. Hey, what is this? Giza. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. How you
Jizza. I
doing?
thought he said Jizza.
Giz,
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
Hey,
my map. A lady just walked into the house and it's pouring cats
uh,
and dogs out here. So I have
you
to go grab
said okay. So it said the number 35, and he went over. Dude, that is what he said. Dude, that said 31 is closer. Dude, what do you think? 31 or
No,
36?
somebody said 33. I saw 33.
Who said 33?
Hold on.
Oh,
Somebody said
was it
30.
I said what I said 33?
Yep.
Okay. So not to go, okay.
Not
So
to go over. And then Jonathan right after said 35.
now Jonathan came in late. He just, and then I
Okay.
told this is for members.
Oh,
So
gotcha. So yeah, so
I
no,
said
I said
what I
what I said.
said. Okay, I'm sorry, 309. You don't have a cash app anyway. Didn't you say it couldn't go over like that on the prices, right? Okay, yeah, because
Exactly.
that's what
That's why I was asking
you're
about the
right,
rules. You thought
Bruce.
I was being funny. No, that's actually rules.
Okay, that's you right, Bruce. Sorry about that. Sorry, Channel Forbes and 309. So I said what I said it. So put your cash app in the chat because I
It's the
think
easiest
not
rules that it's the easiest rules that we can have. It was the closest to the number
yeah,
without going over. That's the
so,
price is
and
right.
not go over. Thank you, Bruce.
Appreciate you,
Okay,
Bruce.
so I said what I said. You said yeah, that's what I'm saying. We finna do the members right now. I have to do this. Subscribers that do not have a membership. If you do not have a membership, that's who I was talking to. Um, yeah, correct. So you said donate to your goal, Selena. Oh, okay. I appreciate it. You don't want the cash app, okay? Anybody want
I
the
mean, you cash app her and she gonna cash app it right back. That's all she's telling you.
well, she gotta give me the cash app. That I don't think that's what she
Yeah, but why do a double transaction?
okay.
That's all she's saying.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Find a charity to donate it to or
I
something.
appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I appreciate that, but I did want to give it to someone. But anyway, let's just do the members. You said can't remember. Send it here. Okay, Nacho, what is your cash app? Put your cash app since Miss I said what I said. She said to donate it. I'll go ahead and give some of it to you. We said give it to the animal shelter in your town. Well, I
Hey yo,
guess.
I gotta drop out because the family's over here. So, what I mean, I gotta take
Okay.
that
Thank you,
first.
Channel Forbes. I appreciate you.
All right, I appreciate every single last one in here. Thank you for making today fun. I'm sorry that your women did not want to come up here, and only one single guy came up over here. So I apologize, but we have to start a conversation somehow. You know what I mean? But I still love to love you. You know what I mean? I ain't
Love
singing
you.
it this time, just
Yeah,
because you
all
heard the song.
right.
Just because you
Thank
heard the
you.
song.
No. That's okay. That's okay. Love you,
I'll see you
Reese's
later.
Pieces. Okay. Now I'm doing another. The members. Shout out to Channel Forbes and Roy Lee. The members, people that got a membership, put a number between 40 and 60. I'm doing a number between 40 and 60. Don't go over, but the number that's closest to the number that I'm thinking of, right? So 40 and 60. Okay. Um, yeah, sub up to Channel Forbes. Nacho said he was joking. Okay. So I have a number in my mind. Okay. So if y'all can put it 40 to 60, Cutting Edge says 50, 48, 49. See, we got 50, 48, 49. Come on, we got a couple of more minutes. 48, 49, 38. Okay. Where's another? Where my members at? Because I know Slim was in here. Got 38, 55. Okay. We got 50, 48, 49, 38, 55, 22. No. Okay. Then I say 40 through 60. Oh my God. Jonathan got it. Jonathan got it. Jonathan got it. It's 45. He said 45. That was the number that I thought of. 45. Jonathan, I'm sending you a cash out. Okay. Let me go ahead and do it now before I forget. Shoot. What is your cash app? What's your cash app? I said 40 through 60. Um, what's your cash app, Jonathan? I'm trying to find. It's rigged. No, he actually did. I thought of the number from 40 through 60. I said 45. It's rigged. We can do another one where I can do subscribers and members. Okay, let me give it to you right quick. So it should have went through. Rare Money, check your cash out. Okay. You think I'm okay? No, you ain't gonna. You can request what you want, but that don't mean you're gonna get it. You're gonna get what I gave. You said, Miss Selena, I'm mad. You canned me. I'm sorry, but you got another chance. I'm gonna do subscribers and I'm gonna do subscribers and members. Nah, I ain't missing no zeros. That's what you that's what you getting. So thank you so say welcome. Okay. So now I'm doing a number between what? Y'all give me some kind of, let's see, number between 1 and 50. Okay, you're welcome. The number between 1 and 50. I'm doing another giveaway, and this is for members and just, and subscribers. The same, okay? And 1 to 50. 27. We have 5. Okay. We have 25, 34. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. 39, 25, 34. Uh-oh. Look like somebody got it. If they don't, I got a few more minutes. I see something. 36. Uh-oh. Who had now 309? Okay. 30, 19. Okay, let's stop. 11, 40. Okay, CX had it. CX got it. CX got it. Yeah, CX got the number. CX, shout out to CX. What's your Cash App, CX? And the next time I'm gonna do the wheel. So you guys, but I'm gonna do it on my laptop. I'm on my phone right now. I'm gonna do the wheel where you guys can see y'all name and stuff like that on there. So CX, if you can either CX, if you want to, or you want to give your Cash App away, let me know that. And you said Cutting Edge first. You want me to give it to Cutting Edge? Is that what you're saying? So yeah, y'all tell me what y'all want me to do, CX, if you want me to send it to your Cash App or give it to Cutting Edge. Thank you so much for coming through. Bruce, I appreciate you. You said MJ is doing an interrogation analyst. Okay, well, shout out to you for coming through and have a good weekend, okay? What I missed. What's going on, Nacho? What's going on? I was trying to get CX to give me his Cash App or Cutting Edge, somebody. You said, no, good. Give it to CX Respect. Okay. Well, I'm waiting on CX, and if CX don't want it, I'm gonna give him a few minutes. Thank you. I hope you come back. Sounds okay. You said I'm subbed. I appreciate you. Nacho, you want to come up? Oh, that might make Clara mad. But come on up. No, I'm just kidding. But anybody that wants to, you said Nacho, you miss your eyebrows. What's up? What's up with you? Said Nacho don't have eyebrows. Oh, he keep talking about me. I'm gonna come all the way to Georgia and do his eyebrows for him. Oh, Nacho. You said I'm still working. Oh, you at work? Okay. I didn't know you worked on the weekend. I guess don't know. I guess CX don't want the Cash App. Anybody else want the Cash App? I'm trying to give it away. Y'all don't want it. You said buy some CRO coin Bitcoin. Oh, I need to ask Biz what to invest. Well, I had some Bicom. I don't know if Buyitcom or Bicom. How do you pronounce that? Bicon. Claragon. Oh, Phoenix decides to come out the bushes. Clara. Oh, that's why I said Nacho, come on up here. But Nacho said he at work, so hey, I wanted to kind of mess with her for a few minutes. Get out. Oh, there she is. Nope. She said no. Her ass in the bushes the whole time. Clara, you want me to send you a Cash App? Don't nobody want the cash app, y'all. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep it in my cash app until the next time. Shout out to Slim for that, cause I looked at my cash app yesterday. He said for the giveaway. I was like, okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. You gotta send me your cash app, Clara. And you really wasn't in no game. You didn't put no use in there, probably over there being nose in somebody else's bushes. You wasn't even participating in the game. Mm-hmm. You said YouTube drops. Rare money, you wanna come up? I don't know where Russ is. He's probably out in the streets hoeing around. You want to come up, Rare Money? You said, I don't know what happened. Yeah, we was playing a game and you missed it. 309, is that your cash app? Because I asked you for it earlier. You said you didn't have one. What in the heck? You said, I am becoming too much typing. Okay. Rare Money, finally you came out the bushes.
What's up, Selena? Can you hear me?
Finally, you came out the bushes. And
Yeah,
then we have Clever.
yeah, Russ had a business appointment, so he ain't gonna make it today.
Oh, he went to go get them dentures, like I told him to get the last time. He's sitting up there just
Yeah,
talking, going on with no teeth.
so he
So
ain't gonna
yeah.
make it. So he sent his love to you. What's
Uh,
going on, Clara?
What's up? What's up?
so what do I owe the pleasure to Clara, Sheriff Clara, calling up today? Hey,
Because hey, because I'm tired of typing.
mm-hmm.
You were live, Miss Yo Thoughts was live, and the answer is live. So, and I'm
Okay.
trying to do edits and look at my analytics and do my homework here, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I have all three of you open in three different tabs, and I mute and come in every now and then.
Oh, okay. I knew you was in somebody bushes. I said somebody must be live, honey. Cause I said, I was seeing people coming in and out. I said, oh, somebody must be live. A couple of people might be live. Hey, Icy.
And
So, what
since
answer talking about? He ain't doing nothing but doing a strip show, huh? You over there doing a strip show?
well, let me tell you. So I get over there trying to support his watch hours because he needs it more than you and Miss Yo Thoughts. Support his watch hours, but all of y'all are playing at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Guess who's all in his face?
Who?
Stowfly.
Oh.
She all in his chat talking about how tall are you? What's your sign? Talking all kinds of free. I said, no. This is
Oh, hell.
the same woman that when I was suggesting that he oil up and do all this stuff for women, she
Hmm.
was on Kevlo panel hating on him.
Wow.
They all were hating on him for doing that. Oh, she conned you into doing that. Keep. Look, that's his niche. We want to see his body. Okay, stop it. You whatever you talking about, we looking at your body, bro. It's just the truth. I'm telling you
Oh,
how to get money.
Hey, I'll be back up, Selena. Salute to
Oh,
you,
I'm
okay.
Clara.
sorry, honey.
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
good, you good. I got to run real quick. I just wanted to come and say hey to Selena.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
all right.
Rare. I'll talk to you
You
later.
welcome. All right, bye.
So
Yeah. So
I
they
had. Mhm.
so he was in there putting oil on his body and stuff like that.
Well, he had already put oil on his all of most of all. I don't know if he put it on all his body or what, but
Uh-huh.
when he came, by the time he came on for us, he was just rubbing it on his arms. You know, he wasn't doing too much or nothing. He just showed us the oil, put a little bit more on it. He was not really trying to be as sexual because I
Mhm.
told him to just use your body. Like I use my voice, I use my talents to get people, my comedy, my sexuality. I'm gonna use it because sex sells.
You're right.
So he's got a nice body. He got dreads. He wanted to talk about his mailman career. Bruh,
Mhm.
you can talk about your mailman career so long as you're stripping. I don't care. But if you just gonna talk about your mailman career, I don't want to watch. And that's just the truth.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just the point. That's just the truth of the matter. Nacho said, "Y'all see, she's stalking me." That's the truth of the matter. But what I was telling him when he first started, I said, with him being married, I said you in a kind of a slippery slope. So you're gonna have to be careful about how you carry yourself on here. Now, if he was single, that to me that's different. But with him being married, he got to be extremely careful with
Yeah,
that.
he wasn't flirting with the women. I was trying to
Mhm.
get him to pay
Yeah.
attention to them. But these women, if I'm asking, like if he's live, right, and he's ready to talk to the women,
Mhm.
say, and we were telling him, do some push-ups. Sit over here. Play
Ah,
what you want.
push up. Yeah.
Drink.
Y'all wildin'.
Right, he's drinking. And I'm not going to ask him to pull out his dinger and rub it on YouTube. So
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him to lick his lips. I'm going to ask him to do push-ups.
Mhm.
If I was his wife, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Get your money. Lick your lips. Go on over there and lick your lips. What's your problem? How much she's sending you? Because the
Okay.
women were in there, he didn't have his Cash App set up yet. But how much money can he really make, Selena, if the women are saying, do some push-ups? Oh, that's going to cost you $5 or $10 right there. Women are
Mhm.
going to pay it. They're going to do it.
Mhm.
So
Shit.
if he's there to make money, I ain't in her business. I ain't telling her what to do. Y'all made a contract together. I ain't make no contract with y'all. I'm
Mhm.
just a person online who says this what I suggest you do if you want your channel to pop.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey, that's up to him to kind of see what he gonna do with his channel. I think every content creator needs to have a purpose on why they on here, or if they're just on here to just to run their mouth. Good luck with that. But I kind of understand where you're coming from. It's like you got to have something that will actually be like a niche for you where you can make something from it. So hopefully he'll get it. But I think if he just, I don't know, really, I would have to ask him, what's your purpose? Like, what you trying to do? That's what my question would be.
I think
Um,
he wanted to talk about the work mail. Then he
mhm,
wanted to talk a little sports talk. I think he just wants to talk about, he just finding his way like me. I change
mhm,
my title, my name, everything every 5 seconds because I don't know what I want to do quite yet. I might
right.
watch a video. I might talk about money. I might talk about sex. I'm going to talk about whatever until I find exactly what I want.
Yeah, I think so too. I kind of understand because at times I kind of feel like I'm there as well. I have to kind of question myself and be like, what is actually my purpose on here to do? And I think, like I said, when I first started, it was me defending myself and being able to have my own platform to say what I wanted to say, and I have to jump on other people's panels. But then after a while, it started to become, hey, I see some other things that's going on in the world. And then I wanted to start interviewing because I've always liked Wendy Williams and Oprah and, Diane Sawyer and all those, people, the journalists that actually interview celebrities and things and people. I love that. So I feel like interviewing for me would be something that I would actually love to do. I wish I could actually interview people that were prominent and
Mhm.
just everyday people, which I already do that, everyday people that have been through different things. But I really want to get it to the point where I can get me into a different audience, like in a different algorithm.
Mhm.
That's where I'm kind of having the issue. Getting into a different algorithm, getting in front of different audiences. So, but I love interviewing. Like, that's something I love doing. I look at the. I don't know if you ever look at Clara at the Atlanta interviews. With his name Marcus, the guy that goes around interviewing some people that's homeless or kind of down on their luck. And I
Right.
feel like that too. Like, now I don't know if I want to do that going around in in some of my areas because I'm like but I just really that's a part of my niche, I would say. But then sometimes I get stuck. And I said, well, where else can I go with this? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to walk around here with Daisy Dukes in a bra, just to get, a male audience, and rubbing all on my body too. Like that's something that I want to do anyway, but I know that's what get the money. It seems like that's what gets money. Sex, drama, that's what brings the money in for me, from what I see, because
Mhm.
people are drawn to beef, people are drawn to sex. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like when you in that in between and you not trying to do neither one. I'm not trying to be the gossip queen. What's going on in the sector or the YouTube street? I ain't trying to do that either, because that brings unnecessary problems and unnecessary fools that you have to entertain. So it's just I don't know. Sometimes you just get stuck.
I'm thinking about doing a maybe a webinar. It's easier if it's one on one versus a group of people. But you
Hmm.
know how we're in StreamYard right now. If you're not live, you can still talk to people and share your screen and walk people through step by step without having to go live.
Right.
So you can just give the link. And so with the answer, I was asking him about his watch hours or whatever. And it's easier if he goes behind the scenes with me, show me what I need to see. I can show him what he needs to see, what he needs to look at, what he needs to work on. Most
Hmm.
videos he's put on private, which means you don't get those watch hours. So
Mm.
instead of getting the myth, I can't say it, myth,
Hmm.
um, where people say, "Oh, there's the rule of this and the rule of cussing and this." And, most of that stuff is just myths. The fair use, blah blah blah, is just myths.
Mm.
And I'd rather you tell him the truth and tell others the truth. And you know
Mm.
how with me, if you look at my channel, I'll do shorts, I'll make videos. I've tried it all, whether it be inspirational, anything to pull in a different audience.
Mm.
So I don't know if you do shorts. I think you do shorts.
Yeah, I put, like I said, sometimes and I'm still kind of learning that too. Like last night when I went to the concert and they were singing everybody was singing the song. I knew some of the words, but some, I didn't know all of it.
Mm,
But I put that on my shorts, and I put certain things on my shorts that I think, would maybe, put me out there just a little bit. But Nacho was right. I do need to get a little bit more out. But I think, too, with my schedule being full time in school, full time at work, like I'll just be barely fitting YouTube in at this point. So I'm going to have to do something a little bit different to kind of get out there. And, so he's right about that. But I do some shorts. I'm still kind of learning how to do it though. Because some people can put shorts out there and they get all these views and these likes, and I'm like, and some of it don't even be funny. So I'm like, well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. I be trying to figure out, what I need to do too. Um, Now you do a lot of the AI,
mm.
and I need to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, I
Um,
can show you that behind the scenes. This the songs, the
mhm,
AI. Like right now, like I said, I'm looking at the analytics. I'm asking questions about the analytics and looking at it, checking my numbers. You got to do the homework. That's work. You want to build your brand, you're going to have to do the behind the scenes, understanding the analytics or the matrix and the algorithm. What is the actual algorithm? And with shorts, sometimes it could be the song, it could be the hashtags. You know, you got to look at you got to look at your impressions to see if YouTube is even pushing out your videos.
Okay.
So once you look at that and see if they're pushing out your videos, you can see, like, for instance, if you're getting a lot of return users or subscribers, that's a good thing, because that's telling the algorithm that people like you, they're loyal to you.
Right. Okay.
So all of those play a key. And you know, where it says the reach, where it says browsers, suggestions, if your browsers and suggestions is lower than your regular subscribers or people coming from Instagram or Twitter or wherever else they're coming from, if the browsers and suggestions are low, then again, YouTube is not pushing out your video because it's not showing that people are clicking on it enough.
Okay. So let me ask you this question, Clara. How can you go on Instagram and YouTube at the same time? Like, or from your StreamYard, or no?
I don't know, because I've not gone live on Instagram. So,
Okay.
but that's an easy Google. Hey Google, I ask Google everything.
That's
If
what I
you,
need to go on to really do. But like I said, I hadn't really been kind of focusing like I should on it, because like I said, I have other irons in the fire. So curious about this. You know, you started out coming out, you know, people were saying things and you were, you know, and you know, they say doxing. How did you get into trying to, like, why did you get into trying to change your channel into something a little bit more positive or more risque, but not, you know, where it's like you're going at people, you're trying to do, like, I guess, comedy in some ways? Like, what made you decide, hey, I'm gonna change this up?
oh, sorry, I was coughing there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have several channels, and I change them all up and do different things on all of them.
Oh,
And so I was already trying to decide, excuse me, which channel I was going to upgrade to really work with. And I wasn't going to work with the doxing channels. But the opportunity came, and I just decided to go ahead and use them. And because when the arguments and everything started happening, and I didn't want to be in that beef anymore. I didn't like it. It wasn't roasting. It wasn't fun. It was just everybody maliciously attacking each other. I personally didn't want to be involved. So it was like, you know what? These are my channels. I'm going to use them for what I want to use them for.
okay.
And that kind of, if you can understand that, I'm just going with the flow. Like Bruce Lee once said, don't go against the water. Like, don't go against the river. If the river is going down one way, don't push and try to go the opposite way. So when everybody started their arguments and this and this and this, and I'm like, I want to go. I'm changing. I'm done. You know, I flowed with the water. The water said, go here. And it's just coming easy because I'm not going against the water. I'm not going against the grain. This is where the direction you want me to go. I'm going. And
Do you have any regrets, like anything that you've done on here, or no?
there was only one person, and that was Tamika McCullough. She I didn't know who she was, and she came and said something to me on my community wall, and she was I thought you said saying something.
No, keep talking.
On my community wall, And when she did, I was already in defense mode. I don't know what was going on that day, but it was, I don't know this lady. She typing in all caps to me. She sounded like she's yelling at me. And I'm at this point, like, I don't know if I was cramping or what, but I was like, who this bitch is?
Yeah.
Girl, I went to her channel. I went and looked her stuff up. I posted her stuff, and she was like, no, I always type in all caps and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh. And I deleted her stuff and blocked her and moved on with my life. And one day she was on Lonnie's channel and she was like, Lonnie was talking about me being in the chat or something. And she was like, Clara, you can unblock me. You know, we had a small issue. We dropped it, it's done. And that was it.
Clara, I think you kind of tripolar. Cause you did, I think you blocked me too, and I'm like, I don't even say that to that lady. So what she blocking me for? 'Cause you had, I think I had said that on your live one time. I said, yeah, because I was just like, people were speaking to her. I was in somebody's chat. I was like, dang, usually I block people. So what's up with this? I ain't, I usually don't bother people. I really don't. So I was kind of like, why is she block me? What did I do to her? Because I don't really know her. Besides, but maybe I was speaking to Nacho or something. You didn't like that. Oh, somebody you liked somebody you just
No. I wish you, girl, please.
okay, because you had blocked me one time, and I was like, what's up with that?
Nacho penis don't belong to me. Now let's be real. That ain't my thing. I ain't living trying to do with that man.
I know, but I'm just saying, what was your reasoning for blocking me that time? Because I was kind of curious about that. You never answered that.
Well, I don't remember you asking me, but
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna answer it now. I'm moody.
Oh, I can tell.
If I'm, and it's not bipolar, that's just moody. I'm just moody.
Mhm.
And if I'm in the chat and people are saying things I don't necessarily like, maybe about somebody I'm cool with. And I think you were saying something about Biz at the time or something, or know what? I think you were in Kevlo chat.
Oh yeah, because I interviewed Kevlo.
And you were this is when I first fell out with Kevlo and started going at his butt.
Mm-hmm.
I think you were in his chat, and I was like, man, I'm blocking people. Whoever's in his chat. Sometimes I will block
Oh, okay.
your chat just because. Like
That's
the people over
interesting.
there in that lady chat over there, I block everybody in her chat. I go to her chat, I don't see nobody in her chat.
I mean, I can understand blocking people, especially if they disrespectful. Because some people just don't know how to live and let live. Like you can be in the chat with people, and they just got to type something to you that's inappropriate and disrespectful. So I can understand that, or saying something that's not true. I can understand blocking people for that. But I was just like, what? Because I ain't said nothing bad about, I don't really just be talking crazy like that in the chat. So I was like, what was that about? But okay, that makes sense. Because at the time you and y'all still not friends. So yeah, I now I understand. So thank you for answering that. I've always wanted to know that, and I thought I asked you that the last time, and but you never answered it, and I'm glad that I asked again. So you said that you're kind of moody, okay?
Kind of.
So
That ain't the word. I'm fully moody.
okay, okay. So you must be. Are you? Well, I'm not gonna ask you. Are you a Cancer? Because some people they're into astrology. They think Cancers are moody, but you are a moody person. So when you first came on here, and I would say, especially in this sector, I'm gonna say Kwame Brown sector. Um, I mean, how can I say this? When you came on the scene, um, you were in the bushes a lot, or were you up under another name? You don't have to tell me the name. I just want to know, were you up under another name?
No.
Okay, so you were just in the bushes watching everything that was going on.
No,
Okay.
I
So
wasn't.
how did you come about being in the sector of Kwame Brown?
I don't know. I'm still wondering how I got the Kwame Brown sector. I don't know, because my issue was with Suge, and that had nothing to do with Kwame per se. I just didn't like Suge's behavior. Actually, it was another person that I was cool with at the time. They was always telling me, yeah, that Suge person's always going at this one, and he posted this one's child, and he did this to that one and that one. And I'm like, I don't like that. So
How did you how do you feel when other people call you a bully? How, how do you
I
feel about that?
I am a bully.
Okay.
I accept it.
Why? Why are you like that?
It's my personality. I was born with it. I can't deny it anymore. Like I used to deny it. I'm not
Uh-huh.
bully, but my personality is bullyish. It's not intentional. I'm a bully. It is what it is. But
You
it's not.
get some you but you must get something from it.
I
Because
don't even know when I'm doing it. People just feel bullied. I'm like, I'm not bullying you. I'm not even thinking about you. But they feel bullied. So I just accept it. I guess I'm a bully. I accept it.
okay. And the reasons for some of what you do, is it because you feel like other people are bullying other people, or you just blatantly just don't like what or agree with what they're doing, so you give them a taste of their own medicine? Like,
Yeah, I guess you could say it's a little bit of both. Yeah.
okay. And you feel vindicated when you do it. You without any type of like maybe remorse or anything. Like, I just want to know.
I don't know if I feel vindicated. I just feel like it's balance.
Okay.
It's the underdog. I see an underdog getting picked on, like with Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones can be a bad behind. But when he's the underdog, I'm going to root for him.
Yeah.
Even when he's misbehaving, I'm like, y'all leave Ronald alone. But he's misbehaving. I guess
I
it's nature of humans.
I think that maybe and I could be wrong, but I think that you can probably relate to someone being an underdog because maybe at one point you were an underdog in your life in some type of way. Um because sometimes we can as people, as human beings, we can relate to someone, we can be empathetic and sympathetic to someone, especially if we have experienced something like that, or either experience closely related to each other. We can relate to someone, we can empathize and sympathize and have an understanding of maybe how that person is feeling.
Well, I was born I'm a natural born protector. So
Hmm.
it's my instinct to protect. So it's not that I have been the underdog, which everybody at some point in life been an underdog in some way, whether it be at work or something, somebody that's always going to try to bully you. Whenever you've ever been bullied in any way, shape, or form, it could be for 5 seconds, you're the underdog.
Right.
But not because I've experienced underdog. First of all, I don't have the personality to even accept it. I'm going to do some sort of retaliation. I'm going to get your ass. I don't know who you think. And that's just my personality. I got to get you.
So
I'm going to get
you the queen, you the empress of petty. Is that what you're telling me?
you. No, 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 no. I don't think I'm petty. Now, others might think I'm petty. I don't think I'm petty at all. Now, I agree with the bullying, but the pettiness, I don't really. If I sat back and thought of petty things to do to people, oh my God, that would be a disaster for them. That
Oh,
would be a
gosh.
disaster if I actually calculated being petty. Oh my God, I don't calculate being petty and it's already awful. But when
Mhm.
I sit there and actually think about doing something bad, It always goes so wrong, and I feel bad years and years and years and years and years later. Oh my God, I accidentally called a friend of mine bald headed.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even intentional.
Mm-hmm.
She has alopecia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were in an argument, and I don't know where it came from. I mean, it came from me. It must be a deep, I didn't even think about, I never thought about her being bald headed.
Mm-hmm.
This, I don't like to get into arguments with people because you say things and you can't take it back, and you don't know all the time what you're going to say.
Right.
She suffers from alopecia. So
Uh,
I said bald head to her. Our friendship was over. Not from
mm-hmm.
her point of view, because she accepted it as like it was a argument or whatever. We're both
Mm-hmm.
saying things, but I didn't accept it from myself because that was not my intention, and it just came out, and that wasn't my thought process. So imagine my thought process if I had went at her, if I had really thought about saying something mean to her. It would have been worse than calling her bald headed when she has alopecia. So I try to control those emotions because I literally to this day, you talking about over 20 something years ago, I don't want to talk to her. Not because of anything she has done, it's because I could not control myself. And that moment is always a reminder of an embarrassing moment because
Okay.
I was embarrassed. Mhm.
So, have you, with that, being said, have you felt like you've grown a lot from, just learning from that experience, and even now, have you kind of tampered down or tampered your, I would say, in some ways, your responses on things because the repercussions your words can cause?
I've definitely gained more control. But
Okay.
like I said, until this day, 20 something years later, I don't know where that came from. It was not a thought on my mind. It is not something, we weren't talking that ugly to each other in the argument for me to even say it. So it could happen again because I don't know where it came from. And so I try to avoid arguments so it doesn't just come out like that again. That
Mhm.
was totally, what's going on here? Who did that? Who said that? It was like an out of body experience. Who just said that? I didn't say that.
Okay.
And at that time, I was actually a good Christian holy girl. So we weren't even cursing.
Mhm.
So I don't know where it came from, and I didn't like it.
So
So
you're not a good Christian holy girl anymore. You put that up. You put that title up, and now you're just Clara, Sheriff Clara.
I
So what happened to her?
I follow Christian principles,
Mhm.
but to say that I live in that, I my life is that religion, to say that I'm a part of that religion, I'm
Mhm.
not part of that religion. I follow
Okay.
the principles of Christianity in many ways and use it and apply it to my life. But to say, are you a Christian? Like you walk with those people, you eat with those people, you sleep with those people. No,
Mhm. Okay. I got you. I got you. I'm just curious about people, and when I'm curious about people, maybe nosy. And I was saying, I'm inquisitive. I want to know why people do what they do, and so that's why I'm asking you these questions because you have a very interesting way how you came on here and how you're going into other things. I think that's kind of interesting. I want to know why because I'm just nosy like that. And I'm not trying to be offensive to you or anybody else, but I was just kind of interested in that. What are you? I know you said you're still trying to find your niche, right? So Where can you kind of see yourself? I would say maybe in the next year or so.
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Not even gonna think about it.
Where would you like to be?
At peace.
On YouTube or just personal?
Life. And
Okay.
life is inclusive of YouTube, social media, because that's still where my life is. You know, that's people can act like it's two separate things or three separate things, but it's not. It's still part of you. It's still your personality somewhere else. You're focused somewhere else. So there's all of this pretending that we're somebody else over here and somebody else over there. You're crazy. That's
Right.
crazy to me. That's insanity. That's bipolar, shypolar. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's crazy to think that that's not you. It's still you, just a different part of you that you try to hide from
Hmm.
people that are so-called in your real life. It's still you. You just
Hmm.
pretend like it's not.
Hmm. But you know what? I do think a lot of people pretend on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. Do think it's a lot of people that pretend, and I work really hard to just try to be consistent with being myself. And what I mean by that, because people say you shouldn't have to try, but sometimes it's difficult at times being transparent, especially if you like a private person
Mhm.
or you don't want everybody to see everything, every side of you. I think you have to keep some things to yourself. But you can still be yourself. Like, this is a part of me. I get what you're saying. This is a part of me. This is really a part of who I am. I'm really chill, laid back. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. But then there's times where I can turn up too, and that's in real life. So, I
Mhm.
mean, but I do find that there is some people. I think they do a lot of. They are different characters on here
Mhm.
because they don't act like they probably do in real life. Like, you know how some people be coming at folks. They don't probably do that in real life. They're probably real meek and mild in real life, but on here they're a monster. So I think some people do be faking and shaking. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They do play characters on here. I don't think everybody is just genuinely being themselves.
Well, I believe also that people are real on here.
Okay.
Same time, they are being who they want to be in
Hmm.
the streets. They want to be that tough person. They want to be that gangster. They want to be able to say those things to people. I say the most craziest things on here and in my real life. I say it. I've learned to just say it.
Hmm.
I told the story of how I was at a funeral one time with my mom, and I told her, I said, "Why they crying? They love that man. Why they acting like they loved him?" And my mom looked at me. She was like, "How could you say something like that? That's their dad." I'm like, "But they ain't love him. Why they pretending at this funeral that they loved him?" And she couldn't understand where I was going with it. Why are you pretending like you gave a damn about that person when they were alive when you didn't? But now that they're dead, you're crying and boo-hooing. Like, that's so fake. That's so phony. You're not being real. You didn't like them. Say it.
Right. Man, you kind of sounding like how I am when I'm talking to my family. So I don't know, Claire. But at first, a lot of my cousins, like they were saying last night, they was like, Selena, you just say anything. And sometimes I do have diarrhea at the mouth. But I'm just trying to just call it for what it is. Now I don't do it so much on here because a lot of stuff I learned, if it ain't nothing that's none of my business, I stay the hell up out of it. Cause some of these folks are unhinged, and I don't have time to be going back and forth. But in real life, like if I have something to say or I feel a way about something, I don't bite my tongue for anybody. I'm just learning to be a little bit more tactful and try to consider maybe somebody else's feelings instead, not just my own. So that's kind of what I'm learning. But I still have my days where I'm just kind of like, okay, that's stupid. Like, why did you do that? Like, or you didn't like that person, or you didn't like that anyway. So what's your point? Like me, I can't fake and shake. I have one sister. Me and her are like totally different. She's on the other end. I'm way over here on the left. She way over there on the right. And her response to certain people that she may not like is, to smile and, and still be cordial. Like, I'm not smiling. I can be hello. If they speak, I'm going to say hello, but I'm not smiling. Does that make me less of trying to live right just because I'm being real and just being like, I don't mess with you like that. I don't like you like that. But with her, she can, hi, how are you? With a smile and act like nothing ever happened. With me, you gonna know I don't deal with you, but I'm not gonna just be like, I try not to be like just rude, but I'm just like, I just move around. Me and her have two, and that's what I tried to let her know. We got two total different personalities. I accept that you do this way, and I'm gonna do it this way. So don't judge me because I'm not judging you. You do what you do, but that's just how different people are. And if we learn to, I'm talking about people we actually love and like, and even people we don't know, if we just learn to just let people be them and go on about our business or deal with them however you want to deal with them, then hey, do it. And if you don't, but don't be fake about it. Just don't act like, oh, I don't have a problem when you really have a problem, when you really don't like someone. Like, I that's kind of how my personality is. That's how it's so much different from my sister. We're like on the polar opposites, and that's fine. I've learned to accept my siblings' personalities, and they've learned to accept mine. But I would say I think we kind of have that part in common as far as like we can be very just like, no, that ain't is what it is. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this. I said I don't really think you like me like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as like being on here, I know you don't know me personally, but I like you like me like that. Cause at first when you was I said, is she playing with me about this nacho situation? No. I said, Claire gotta be playing with me, right? Cause I didn't know what the hell was going on because I don't really know you like that. So I was like, Miss Claire, is she playing with me? Or she got some beef with me? Like I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Cause you did a live the other day, and I really was going to sleep because I told you I had to get up and go to work in the morning. And you did a live with my I said, so I thought, oh shit, here we go again with some bullshit. I said, see, I ain't been saying nothing, been trying to just chill out on the sideline and hear my name in the title again. So then, I got a couple people was like, oh, Selena, Clara got you in the I said, yeah, she got me in the title for I'm trying to figure out. So I just watched it like 5 minutes because like I said, I had to go to sleep. I said, I'm finna fool with Clara. I said, I don't know what type of time she on, whatever, but I was kind of kind of perplexed a little bit.
Well, okay, two things. Let me before I get to that part. My mother was one that always said, kill people with kindness. You don't have to say everything you think. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. If I said your kids are bad, she said, no, what they did was bad. They're not bad. So I get that not being able to just say what's on your mind. I had to learn that. And when I learned it one day, I was like, this kill people with kindness shit actually works. I ain't gonna lie. It took me 30 years to figure it out that what she said was golden. Like, oh my gosh. Be nice, even if you're being sarcastic, but be nice. So I get that. Be just saying the truth and not being pretentious. I can't stand when people are pretentious. If you don't like me, and just don't be around me, or tell me straight up to my face.
Right, that part.
It'll be okay. Some days I don't like myself. I be like, your hormones is out of control, lady. Can you go sit your ass down somewhere? Listen, it's okay.
Right.
So that's what I wanted to say about that part.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as, did you see the comedy bit that I did with Nacho and Ronald Jones?
I didn't get a chance to see it. You did it this week?
Oh yeah. I've been doing it all week.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen the comedy bit I did with Kwame and TJ?
No, I missed that one too.
How about the one for Moonlight?
No, I try not to watch anything but her name.
Okay. So I'm accepting that I'm a comedian. I didn't know I was a comedian until now. I'm a comedian. And now I'm a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having fake beefs. Like they're so fake that everybody knows they're fake. But at the same time, they're inquisitive. So they'll come over and they're like, does she really have beef with Selena? I don't know. Even you're confused. Does she really have beef with me?
Oh, like, what the hell?
Yeah. Selena, I'm just joking with you in the chat. If I didn't like you, like, I mean, there's days I'm like, ugh, she getting on my damn nerves, and I don't want to listen to her ass.
Okay.
But I mean,
all right.
for the most part, when y'all are talking about Nacho, what am I do with Nacho? What am I doing?
Yes.
Go get that ding-a-ling.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what the hell was going on because I was just like, I don't know you like that. And so I was trying to like, oh, okay. I think this is like a parody or something. I wasn't for sure. But I was, I've met so many strange people on here. I just don't know what is what at times, I don't know if people for real. I don't know if people, because people be, mad at you and you don't even know they ass. So I was just trying to figure out what was going on. This YouTube is a strange place. So, and it's a lot of strange people that do strange things on here. So I was confused by it. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but I didn't get upset. I was just like, what the hell? Like, because I'm like, oh well, whatever. Just another person on the list. But anyway, it wasn't no big deal. I was just kind of just asking, you know, because I just, we just talking about just being upfront and real. That was one of my things. Like, what's she on? That was my thought. But then I just took it well. It seemed like it's a parody. It seems like she's joking or whatever. So it's not a big deal and keep going on. But like to ask questions just to make sure, because you just never know on this YouTube app what type of situation you will end up in. So yeah, that was just something I wanted to ask you. But you know what, Claire, I had a really good conversation with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do think you're very interesting, to say the least. Because you have a different way of being on here. That's for sure. Because like I said, you started out one way and now you're turning it into something else. And you have a very peculiar was a sense of humor. Yeah. A very peculiar sense of humor. And then I think that sometimes people just don't know how to take it sometimes too. And I guess that's okay. That's just who you are. But yeah, I enjoyed you. This was like I need to change the title to this live because it wasn't no love on YouTube because like I said, nobody wanted to get no love today. So I'm gonna change this to another, I guess, interesting Selena's couch. So that's pretty interesting. I had Roy Lee, Channel Forbes, and Sheriff Claire. So that is a very interesting live stream, to say the least. Hey Shay, how are you? So I appreciate you coming up. Because,
No,
like I said, I've been on your platform, what, two times, I think, 2 or 3 times.
yeah, you have.
And like I said, I do believe in networking. Guys, if you want some interesting content that will have you scratching your head, please sub up to Clara, Sheriff Clara. If I have Shay, if you could put not only your link, but also Sheriff Clara's a link in the chat, I appreciate it. She does a lot of parodies. She has a, like I said, an interesting sense of humor. You guys need to check her out if you got some time. Just sub up. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. So thank you so much, Clara, for coming up. I'm about to get ready for the what I'm about to do today. So I appreciate you for coming and being a part of my live stream.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right, you're welcome anytime.
Bye bye.
All right, bye. Y'all, this was a very good, interesting, not very, this was a good, interesting live stream. I appreciate everybody that came through, whether you super chat or cashed app. I'm glad that I was able to give someone a cash app today. Maybe the next live stream, I'll do it again and we can do another giveaway because I want to give back to you guys the best that I can. I don't know when the next time I'm going live. I think sometime maybe next week. Tomorrow I'm taking a break. And maybe Monday. So I might see you guys Tuesday, God willing. So anyway, love you guys, Reese's Pieces. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Is if there's any mod in here can put Clara's link in the chat, I appreciate it. If you're still in here, would you say, Nacho, it was okay, I was here before you. Checked the time, shared her live. Oh Lord, you and Nacho. Nacho probably back at work, Clara. I don't know what Nacho got going on. Let me see if I see. I don't think I can put Clara's. I don't have it. I guess my mind's done left. I don't know. I can't do this on my. I know they put your I know they put your link in here earlier. Told them to put your link in, and your link was put in here earlier. So you guys, I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you so much, Clara, for giving me that little. I'm gonna say it was a short, but it was a good look. It was a good interview. I just wanted to get into the mind of Sheriff Clara, you know, see what she had going on. Ask some really, I want to ask some insightful questions, challenging questions to see kind of where where her mindset was and why she did what she did. Pretty interested in what people do and why they do what they do. It's always been one of my things. Thank you so much, Cutting Edge. I appreciate you. You know, some people are doing multiple things, so I get it. It's the weekend. So y'all have a good weekend. Claire, I don't know if you're going live tonight or you kind of done for today. Or Cutting Edge, y'all going live. I'll try to make sure I at least come through there because I'm going to be out and about. But guys, love y'all. Talk to y'all later. And bye. Love you to Reese's Pieces. Talk to you later.
Salina.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and rule my
Welcome
world.
to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. We're the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers, just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.